Hello,
Okutachiwa.
everyone. Welcome to Tachiwa to you as well. Welcome in, everybody. I'm WG Ashwood. I'll be your fancy focused host for this evening. Joining me are Jazzy Smooth and D and Dane. And we have a very special stream reward for you. Dane promised a ranking stream in one of his charity events, and here we are. So we are going to be ranking cereal mascots, but the criteria is a secret until Dane gets here. So for now, why don't we take a chance to talk about this month's charity of the month, where you're doing Rainbow Railroad, which helps LGBTQIA+ people around the world relocate to safer environs. It's something we're very passionate about. We've donated to Rainbow Railroad before. We are doing so again. We're very happy to be doing so. So any subs, bits, gifts, donations, anything to the channel, a portion is set aside for our Charity of the Month donation. Last month we did Doctors Without Borders. This month is Rainbow Railroad, and since we're coming up on the end of the month, we're going to be looking for a new charity of the month. So please let us know what causes you are passionate about. Hi, Haley. Welcome in. I'm doing well. How are you doing today? We're going to be doing something a little different today. We're going to be doing a ranking stream. Not our usual contento, but we're very interested to be doing it. I like these ranking streams. Desi, what do you think? What do you think? Should we do more of these? Oh, it looks like I'm alone. Anyway, so we gave Nightingale. Oh, gee.
I was talking. I was muted. I was saying, yes, I love to rank things. I love voicing my opinions.
Famously, something you're not shy about. I always love hearing your opinions on things. So I have the screen set up. I believe you have access to it on Discord.
I do.
Fantastic. Some of these characters I don't recognize. I've never had the cereal. What is OJ's? What is this one right here?
You know, I don't know. I don't eat cereal.
You don't eat cereal?
I don't eat
At
cereal.
all?
I don't like cereal. I've never liked cereal my
Wow.
entire life, and I will die disliking cereal.
As a young bird, a mere hatchling, did not eat cereal.
Sorry. Sorry to all the cereal faithfuls out there.
It's something I fall back on when I'm like at my very lowest energy level. I'll be like, you know what? It's just a bowl of cereal day. I haven't made fried rice in a while. Actually, that's what that makes me think of. Because that's my step up. It's like cereal, fried rice.
Oh God, fried rice? I'm in.
And then like a sandwich or something.
Yeah, and because I have to like toast the bread and cook the meat and like melt the cheese, like that's a level above fried rice for me.
So wait, fried rice on a sandwich?
That just sounds like a mess, Dane. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Get out
I
of
came
here.
in halfway through.
And you should have stayed out.
Well, okay. I'm sorry.
Also, welcome in. How are you doing today, Dane?
Was pretty frustrated. That's kind of continued.
Oh no.
My new webcam is just fucking dumb. So we're back to using the OG one. D and Dane live in 420p. Let's go.
Let's go.
Look great.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
That's my favorite number of P's.
Yeah, I don't know.
To have D and Dane at. That was a weird way to phrase it.
You flatterer, you.
Quesadilla or grilled cheese or nacho is a lazy meal for Haley.
Ooh. Quesadillas are so easy and nice to make.
Nachos sounds pretty good right now, actually. Wish I could go for some nachos.
My problem with nachos is that I always put too much cheese on the top, and then I don't know where to grab the chip at.
Use a fork.
I don't know. God, are you a monster?
Use a fork.
He's got manners. What are you talking about, Dane?
Yeah, I'm from Idaho. We eat with our hands out here. I don't know how you.
That not all of us can be barbarians that lived in woods and caves.
Look, I'm not sure how you highfalutin folk live in the big city, but it sure sounds nice.
Apparently, we live with utensils.
Sometimes you go out. Sometimes Sometimes you go out somewhere and you order nachos with friends, and it's got like cheese and like beef and like whatever else in there. Yeah. You're not gonna just go at it with your hands. You're gonna get a fork.
Why would you get a fork? Nachos
because I don't know where my friends' hands have been.
Oh, are you splitting it?
Yes.
Yes.
It's like a big thing of nachos. Like you go out to like Applebee's or something, you get the like nacho appetizer.
Yeah, for me.
No, for the table.
Haley says if your hands aren't cheesy afterwards, you're not doing it right. But I'm with Jazzy. You got to split that. You can't. If you're having nachos to yourself, what are you doing?
You're having nachos to myself and having a lovely time.
No, it's a share plate. How dare you?
It's a share plate.
I mean, it's not like I don't even
You're
know.
gonna let your poor friend sit there next to you and not have nachos? Imagine all the joy you're getting from nachos, Dane. Imagine.
Yeah, because I wanted nachos, so I ordered nachos. If they wanted nachos, they had an opportunity.
The plate's so big, I was like, okay, well, I don't want to have all these nachos. Hey, you want some nachos too? Yeah,
Sure.
but I'll have some nachos, thanks.
Yeah, and then they can
just share the nachos
and grab a nacho.
If it's for the table, you should have your own plate. Yeah, that's a good point.
But then you gotta bring like silverware and cutlery into it. Like you gotta get like a serving utensil to move the nachos from the big plate to the individual
no, it's
plate.
so hard.
It's real hard compared to just me putting it in my goddamn mouth.
This is the energy we need to work ourselves up to for this, because we're gonna be.
Yeah, this is my warm up.
Yeah,
yeah, this debate is exactly what we need, because we are going to be ranking cereal mascots by how good we would do in a fight against them.
Yeah.
Okay,
See,
I'm glad I got the premise.
Last thing I'm going to say before I move away from nachos. The share plate is for weaklings. Z gets it.
Do this again in October for Halloween candy. Ooh.
Ooh, that would be cool.
That would be fun.
Yeah, I guess we can just kind of get into it, can't we? I can resize these. There may be some ads that pop up on the side of this website. I have no control over that.
Do you not have?
Oh, I've got it zoomed in.
I do have ad block. But I don't think it counts for like the embedded on the side stuff.
Sometimes it does. Depends on
this ad.
Yeah, so we are going to be fighting cereal mascots.
Because we are fighting dreamers.
It looks like, okay, I thought for a second the first two were going together. If they had started with a team up, I think we would be in trouble.
Well, they don't. Okay. Do you think you could name all of them as they come up?
So, by name or by cereal?
I guess by cereal makes more sense.
Because
I don't know a majority of these.
Some of them have some weird names.
I know most of these, but
I don't know the names of most of these. I don't even recognize some of these cereals.
Well, so you've got Apple Jacks, the first two.
Yeah.
Corn Pops. It's their old mascot. I don't know the fourth one. We got Blueberry, Honey Nut Cheerios, Captain Crunch, a Space Bear is what I'm going to say.
A Space Bear?
A Space Bear, yeah. Not to be confused with the Space Bear, but a Space Bear.
Okay.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch Baker, Cookie Crisp the dog, and Cookie Crisp the wolf version. So there's some contention there. Chocos on the box. I cheated.
Okay.
I'm assuming this is Coco Monkey.
Yeah, that is the Monkey Coco.
That looks like another Cookie Crisp.
I think so. The Cookie Crisp Bandit.
Okay.
Cookie Jarvis. Who could forget?
That's the wizard from Ralph Bakshi's Wizards.
Yeah, 100% is. Oh my god! I think that's the Corn Pop chicken mascot, but I'm not 100% on that. Count Chocula. Crispy Critters I've never seen before. Cruncharoos I've never seen before. Diggum the Frog.
What the fuck is Diggum the Frog?
He's
from Dickums. Honey Smacks, yeah.
From Dickums.
From Dickums Honey Smacks.
It's when they tried to get like 90s hip with it, and they introduced this like hip talking frog.
Okay.
Frankenberry. Fruit Brute. Okay. Golden Crisp, the bear, Sugar Bear, I think is his name. Golden Pops apparently had like a crazy B-movie mascot.
It looks like an animate little pop.
Yeah, I could see that.
Committing cannibalism.
No idea about the blue monster. King Vitamin's my boy.
Okay.
Is it just a bunch of vitamins in a bowl?
Yeah.
Multivitamin?
They wanted kids to eat healthier, so they thought, why don't we just make a vitamin-based cereal?
That's why we had Flintstone gummies in my house.
Oh, yo. That's how you knew you made it. I'm going to assume this is Klondike Pete, though I don't recognize him. Okay. Lion cereal. I hope it's not made with real lion.
Lion-O's.
Lion-O's. Thundercats.
I would eat a lion for breakfast.
I don't know if I could take one in a fight though.
We'll
That's
get
what we're
there.
here to discuss.
That's true. Honey Loops, freaking Lucky Charms, Jets. Apparently was a cereal.
Okay.
Cop cereal.
Okay.
ACAB.
Do you think? Yeah, ACAB
All
cereal.
cereals
definitely.
are bastards.
Do you think OJ's had actual orange pieces in it? Because it looks like it's
Probably.
chocolate to me.
I bet they did.
Oh, terrible. Why
Are
is
you
blueberry
supposed
on
to
here?
eat it with orange juice?
Oh, maybe. It was part of a balanced breakfast, you know. So blueberry and Count Chocolate are on here twice, though this is their, like...
That's their 2D forms.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I found
Which
OJ's. OJ's, the box described it as a ready sweetened cereal with 10% real orange juice and natural flavors.
Wild.
Wild. Where
They were just
where
throwing
was
things
the
at the
juice
wall.
from?
With oranges, Ashwood.
No, but I mean, like, what was it in the bag?
Yeah, it
That
came
means
separately.
10% of the cereal would get soggy.
You had to mix it up yourself.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Hi, Derek.
it does
Welcome
not
in.
include batteries. I don't know about the thumbs up dog. He's pretty hip though.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool dog.
The Weedos
Weedos.
Professor.
Not to be confused with Guidos.
It's true. I'm pretty sure that's the Nesquik bunny.
I was about to say, isn't that the Nesquik bunny? Did they have a cereal?
I think they did.
Yes,
for a
they
time.
did. They did.
Q. Who could forget them? Yummy. Dummy.
Seal.
Thick seal.
Would also eat seal for breakfast.
Snowflakes. Is that different? That's from Nestle.
Yeah,
That's
that's different than Frosted Flakes. Yeah.
Also, I'm noticing a distinct lack of Tony the Tiger.
He's at the bottom. You haven't
He's right
gotten there
there.
yet.
He's at the bottom?
He's at the very
So way
bottom.
to the right.
Oh shit, he is. Okay. Well, spoiler alert. I didn't see him. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Toasted whole wheat flakes. Force? If you have to force somebody to eat your
Force.
cereal, we'll get into that. Raisin Bran, honeycomb.
Yeah, I got to show off the honeycomb. I love that mascot.
It's hilarious. Fraggle Rock, I'm gonna say. Frosted Flakes.
I think that's
Screw you.
Nerd's cereal.
That is nerds.
Oh, they had a cereal?
Yes.
Wild.
Most candies had cereal at some point.
I mean, I suppose that's fair. Trix Rabbit. This is the bad guy from Wreck-It Ralph. I'm 100% sure. Yummy Mummy, which is a contemporary Count Chocolate, Blueberry, and Fruit Root, and then Zimmy, Kellogg's Zimmy. I don't know. I've
Dragon?
never
That's
seen
a
that.
dragon.
Yeah,
Okay.
Dragonos. I'm gonna put on some background music here.
I'm worried about getting copyright stricken, so I'm going to keep the music off.
There's stuff you could put on.
That's
Oh,
why
yeah,
I go to
I've
Game
got it.
Shops.
I've got a ton of good like copyright-free music, but I still get tagged from time to time.
Huh. Well, I've never had that problem with Game Chops. Game Chops, not a sponsor, but get at me.
Willing to sell out to Game Chops.
Yeah, 100%. Love your music. DJ Cutman's incredible.
What do you say we
anyway.
jump into it?
Let's do it.
Dane, I don't know if it was okay. I didn't know if you knew that the screen wasn't showing on your
Yes,
stream.
I darkened it so that
Well, it was tabbed away. Got it.
they can't judge me for my taste in music.
Got it.
Chad
Just
is
had
so
to double
cruel.
check.
Okay.
Chad is the
so-
cruel mistress.
I think we need to set parameters for the fight.
Okay.
All right. No preparation. Neither. You're both meeting each other
Death
in the
battle
woods.
rules.
Death battle rules.
Are we going street fight rules where like this is taking place on a neutral location, you know, on the streets?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Okay.
you just
Final
you-
destination, no items.
Yeah, true. Flat stage.
just what you carry with you on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
No extra parameters.
Oh, I am so prepared for this.
Okay.
You just
Start us
run
off
into
then.
each other on the street and you want to kill each other.
Cool. We're just gonna start at the top.
Absolutely.
Okay. First two F tier.
You can't wait.
Right.
Okay, well let's reset the parameters.
Hold on.
S means from S to F. S
Yeah.
means can fight and win.
Yeah.
F means cannot fight, will lose.
Yeah. So it's how well you could do in a fight against them.
Okay. S tier then. 100%. First tier
Okay.
S tier. Out the gate.
I think I could take the apple.
You don't think you could take the cinnamon?
I don't think I could take the cinnamon toast stick.
Are you not? Are you not ready for the cinnamon
pretty
stick?
rad.
In his commercials, he had like feats of like athletic ability that leads me to believe that he could probably know kung fu. I think the apple. I think the apple's a hard S.
Okay.
I think the cinnamon toast, the cinnamon, is like a B or a C for me.
Really? Okay. Ashwood, where do you land on the cinnamon?
So
and the apple.
First, so apple, always a curmudgeon.
True.
I think it would be an easy fight. I think he's asking for it.
Yeah.
So definitely an S tier apple. I think the cinnamon stick is way too athletic for me to be able to keep up with. If it turns into a battle of what is that? Not inertia, but like a battle of attrition. Yeah, he's got me beat.
I mean, he is pretty athletic. I'll give him that. But also, he's literally a stick of cinnamon.
But in their commercials, he was like at least, and to a human, he's like at least 3 to 4 feet tall, which isn't that much. But you have to understand, you're like 2 feet taller than Ashwood and I.
That's true. But like, Ashwood studied martial arts. I've studied martial arts. We got your back, Jazzy. We won't let this cinnamon beat you up.
Wait. Are we fighting? Yeah, is this a team? Are we 3v1ing these people?
I mean, okay, hold on. Let me posit this scenario, right? Death battle arena time.
Okay.
There Jazzy Smooth is. He's walking down the street. He's in a bad part of town. The milk definitely spoiled at this point in this part of town. Bumps into the apple. Immediate problem. Apple starts picking a fight. Jazzy's like, whatever, you punk ass apple, I got this.
Yeah, I toss
They start duking it out. Where's the cinnamon stick coming in? Because they're always seen together. They're never not seen alone.
He skateboard onto the scene.
Yeah. So they're Ashwood and I walking to your house in this bad part of town, apparently. And we see you getting jumped by an apple and a cinnamon stick. We're not going to jump in?
I just think it sets a bad example if on the second one we declare, yeah, but together we would win.
Because they're together.
But I wasn't
seen them work together.
Like, so it would be different if it were Count Chocula and Boo Berry hanging out, right? That's a different scenario entirely. But these two are the same mascot. They're a part and parcel.
We have to set these rules now, though. Are we taking all of these fights as if the three of us are tag teaming?
Well, no, because poor Diggin the Frog is going to get his ass kicked.
It's got to be one-on-one.
It's
got to be how we feel one-on-one.
But when the apple and the cinnamon stick are the only mascots in this list who are seen canonically together, it feels weird to fight them individually, to me.
I think, personally, I could win against the cinnamon, but it wouldn't be an easy fight.
I'd snap that cinnamon stick. Just.
I would put him at a C. I think he could beat me 5 times out of 10.
Wild. Okay, I mean, okay.
Hey, y'all don't have to have the same. Y'all don't have to have the same tier. Y'all can.
I mean, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, we can have different lists. But
S tier, 100%.
I just think he would roll up on his skateboard and whip my ass sometimes out of 10.
You know, like, I'm not saying that there's not a possible world in which I lose to this cinnamon stick. That could happen. I just don't think it's likely. I feel like I could like crush the apple in one hand and like break the cinnamon stick in the other. I think his name is Cinnamon. It's the Winamon. He is the Winamon, though.
He is the Winamon.
Winamon.
Shit. Touche. That changes things.
Does that bump him down to an A or B for you?
I'm putting him in a C. He's the Winnemon. I mean, like, maybe if I get lucky.
I think I'd feel bad for fighting him.
I mean, he does seem like really...
He does seem like a chill dude.
Yeah, I wouldn't feel bad for fighting the Apple. He was always, like, really annoying. But, like, Cinnamon seemed like a pretty chill guy.
He does seem like the kind of guy, though, that, like, you could get into a scrap with. You could fight him, like, close to the death, and then he'd still take you out for, like, a beer later, you know?
Yeah, like a Goku type?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely a Goku type. Z wants to know, why doesn't Jazzy as a bird just lift the Apple and Cinnamon into the air and drop them from up high?
Too heavy.
Too heavy. Hollow bird bones.
Yeah, that happens. Cool. Yeah, no, that makes sense. He's the Winnemon. I will relent on that. This looks like a Bob's Burgers character.
That's Doug Dimmadome.
But, like, in the Bob's Burgers universe, right?
Yeah. That's an A. I could beat this dude.
You think so?
I could absolutely take Pop. He's the size of a bowl of cereal.
Yeah, look at him. He's the size of a bowl of cereal. He has a tall hat. You knock his hat over. Like, you even... Like, if he's, like, keeping that hat on, you, like, slightly tilt him off balance and he's on the ground.
I was worried that he might have had a gun. Or like some sort of implement, but it does not appear to be so. So yeah, I would say S tier makes sense to me.
It would just be a pop gun.
Ooh, true. That's a good joke.
I think A tier. I don't see a world where he beats me, but I also want to give him I don't know what he's got under that hat.
That's a good point. He could have like a whole cannon under there, something. A bunch of tinier pops, maybe. It's an option. Just saying.
It's always an option.
I have no idea what on earth
this moose.
This like Tasmanian devil.
It's
moose man.
Moose rooster. Some like. I don't know what to call that other than a Muffalata.
Big mix.
Yeah.
Big mix.
I'm pretty sure this is a chimera from Fullmetal Alchemist.
Big mix, ready-to-eat cereal with rolled oats, rice, toasted cornflakes, and whole grain wheat. The cereal came in 2 varieties, regular and raisin.
So they just threw everything into a cereal then? They were just like, everyone else is doing these ingredients, let's just put them all together.
Oh, hold on, I've got it. The cereal's named after its mascot, a beast that was part chicken, part wolf, part moose, and part pig.
It's part wolf?
F tier for me.
There's no chance I can take that in a fight.
Yeah, I mean...
No, yeah, that's
I can't beat 4 out of those 4 animals.
It's like the best of all animals, you know? You can gore you with the horns.
It's like got big, too. It's
big,
name.
yeah. Chicken-like reflexes.
Oh, and there's...
I'm just saying,
dude, this thing's huge!
Is it huge?
Oh, it's like big. It's like...
It's got to be as big as a moose.
It's like as big as a moose, but if a moose like stood on 2 legs.
Oh,
holy crap!
That.
Don't know.
Yeah, this thing's
I
like
can't
big.
take that in a fight.
There's like a commercial. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's.
I'm out.
Now,
apparently, Gold Eagles can fly and lift and throw goats. So Z believes that you can lift and throw an anthropomorphic
than
apple.
I am. And they're much less round than me.
Oh, he is pretty round.
This next one's a ghost.
Yeah, this one is a ghost. This one's literally already dead.
Can you fight a ghost?
I mean, yeah.
I don't have what I need to fight a ghost on me at any given time.
Are ghosts real?
I feel
yes,
like I'm at
100%.
least a monk level 5 or 6, so my hands count as magical weapons.
I have not done enough training to be able to call myself a 5th level monk.
Yeah, I don't think I have either. So, I mean, it depends. Can he affect us, though, is the question, right? Because our punches are going to go through him. We know that. Ghost logic.
Right. And so is he going to be able to, like, possess us and make us punch ourselves?
Oh, God.
And then in his little blueberry voice go, stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
That is the thing of nightmares. That's a hard... I don't think I could take a ghost in a fight, but I feel like it would be a war of attrition and the ghost would win.
There is and who is Booberry? His personality is described as sweet and can be characterized as a lovable little ghost. He is
it's a
often
little
seen in,
ghost.
he is often seen in past commercials being scared of his own self.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, so we could play the mental
So-
game.
Yeah, so if he's
Yeah.
like easily scared of his own his own identity, I feel like you could like make him really. I think you could like play some real mean mental tricks on him.
I feel like B tier by that recommend. Like I have to figure out like how to get into his head, but I think once you're there, you live there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say B tier because you can't do much to him, but I don't think it's a fight I'd lose easy.
Are we gonna rank the 2D versions of them differently, or should we just include the?
I think
No.
for sure.
That's kind of my.
Or for sure you want to rank them differently?
For sure, I would rank them differently because I think
Oh.
me and Count Chocula would have different. I'd have different opinions on 3D Count Chocula versus
Versus 2D.
versus 2D.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, we're fighting cereal mascots.
Barry
in,
the
Barry.
Bee?
Yeah,
His name's Barry.
I don't think that's actually true.
look, if he were the bee from the Bee movie, he might stand a chance.
What is
You're
his
saying he
name?
does not about
Buzz.
jazz?
His name's
He
Buzz.
doesn't know. Buzz doesn't know shit about jazz.
I could S tier. I could beat up a bee.
Yeah, I could beat this bee.
Yeah,
He does come preloaded with a weapon.
he does have a weapon. It's true.
Yeah, but I've got like 5 different types of chemical sprays in my house that I could just like spray at him and kill him.
Oh, but you're not in your house, Jazzy.
Okay, fine.
You're on Final Destination.
If we're just
You're
on
on the-
this, yeah, sure. Okay,
No
fine,
items.
fine.
No items, Jazzy.
No items. I forgot. Sorry, no items. My bad. I still could beat a bee.
Yeah,
Easy.
but like,
Yeah.
He stings me once and he's dead.
yeah, just for clarification, he does have 2 weapons on him.
Yeah,
Look,
but
Yeah, one is his
bumblebees sting you and then they die.
One is his Chaozu attack, okay, but it's still an attack.
S
And if
tier
you're
is
allergic,
S tier is
I'm
we
not
win
allergic.
every time. So we
Yeah.
we know that he can't beat us.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a full fight.
unless I have an allergy I'm not aware of, then maybe he can. But I've been stung by bees before. S tier, 100%.
One of the Boy Scout camps I went to had a bee problem, and it was a very nasty time. Because we kept having bees, like their hives were underneath the platforms that we were
Ooh.
camping on, and so if sometimes they would just like swarm. It was fucked up.
That sucks. I had a friend one
Bees
time in a
suck.
park, sat down at a picnic bench, or picnic table, I guess, and we were just hanging out having a good time, and all of a sudden she just got lit up. There was a
no.
wasp nest underneath it. And they just went for her instead. Yeah, it was terrible.
Oh, I hate that.
You don't want to do smash or smash? I mean, look, all of these mascots fuck. Change my
All
mind.
of them?
I don't.
All of
I
them.
don't know about all of them.
They all fuck.
All right,
Klondike Pete can get it.
Captain
Captain Crunch?
Crunch.
He's an admiral, man. Or he's captain, I guess, technically, but he's wearing an admiral uniform.
Yeah, but like, do you think he knows hand-to-hand combat?
He would have had to have at
Absolutely,
least
he
gone
would have
through-
had to learn something at boot
Yeah,
camp.
basic training is 100% a thing. Plus, he's ranked up. I mean, sure, he's a bit older, right? Like, I don't think he's like an S tier necessarily, but like A or B, I'd feel pretty comfortable.
No,
B, probably.
I would put him a lot lower than that. I think he could beat me up a lot more.
You
He's
think
one
so?
of those. I think he's one of those dudes who, like, once he pulls off that admiral coat, he's super wiry and strong.
Oh, he's like Master Roshi?
Things to know
Exactly.
about him is that his full name is Captain Horatio Magellan Crunch.
Yo,
Yeah,
I
this guy could
can't.
beat. This guy could beat me up.
Yeah, 100% D.
Spice and Rose, welcome in, Spice. Thank you for the
Hey.
sub.
Male bees don't have a stinger according to 5 minutes of Googling, so I think you win even more often than originally thought. Okay. I'm gonna put him in D tier. I feel like I could win like 1 in 10, maybe.
I feel like if I got like a good hit on him, I could win.
Yeah.
He doesn't have much of a jaw, so we'd have to hit him hard there.
That's
There is
very
King
true.
Vitamin on this list, Spice.
Yeah, I thought about
King
you earlier,
Vitamin is
Spice.
King Vitamin is right there.
We're getting there.
Be patient.
Space Bear?
F tier.
Yeah.
F tier. I can't
It's
beat
a
a
bear
bear
from space.
He's an apex predator on the ground, much less from space.
He's got to have some kind of futuristic suit on him. Look at that.
Yeah,
90% of
100%.
him's chrome.
I
Yeah,
wish
he's
I
wearing
knew
armor.
what cereal mascot this was.
I do too. Did you type in Space Bear cereal?
I did it. It didn't give me anything.
Damn
Aw.
it.
There's Sugar Bear, but that's not who
Yeah.
it is.
No.
Yeah.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
He looks friendly. He looks like the kind of guy where if we survive the fight, he'll take us out for a beer.
Yeah.
Which,
I definitely feel like there's a point where like his armor's all damaged and dude
I
gets
feel, like,
stronger.
I feel like I'm fucking on my algorithm by the things I'm typing into Google right now.
He wears the armor to slow himself down. You know, it's a courtesy.
He does it to survive in our Earth atmosphere, so maybe we could
Ooh.
actually take him down if we damage the suit enough. But
He's not wearing a
don't see that
helmet
happening.
though.
oh, good point. Maybe he does need to breathe.
I'm not winning that fight.
Yeah, no, he's.
I can't beat a space bear.
Even outside of the space part, right? He's still a bear at the end of the day. Like I got nothing on that.
The government agent assigned to Jazzy is confused right now.
The Cinnamon Toast Crunch Baker, S tier.
Oh yeah, I could beat that guy.
I'd say A tier. I think he'd take me out one out of 10.
But no items.
Though he's
In
already
a
got
kitchen
his.
setting, sure, this guy's probably got some moves.
He's got a wooden spoon already. That's
Oh,
in
I
his
don't fear
hand.
him in the
no
kitchen.
items.
I don't fear him in the
Okay.
kitchen. I'm just saying, I think he's got a little bit of longevity left in him. Look at those bushy eyebrows, and look at the murder in his eyes.
He does look like he's murdered children before.
Hi, Jayla. Welcome in.
Welcome in.
You bet he's Master Roshi ripped? That's what we said about Cap'n Crunch.
Like
I'm
Captain Crunch,
dog.
like it would have had to have passed basic training. I don't know. Mr. Baker Man's story.
I think A tier.
Okay, I think that's fair.
If you guys think you can beat up this old man and feel right about it at the end of the day, you put him in S tier.
Oh,
I'm not feeling
I'm
right about it.
Yeah, I'm not making a morality call here. I'd feel bad about.
Let's get
kicking
one thing
wholesale ass
straight.
on any of these people.
I'm kicking this dog's ass.
Yeah, yeah,
That's an S tier fight.
I'd feel
I don't
terrible
feel
about
bad
it.
about it.
No, this dog is absolutely gone.
Big red nose.
Yeah,
I can.
Big red target.
This dog's a little bit taller than a box of cereal.
yeah, true. Very
That's
true.
basically a chihuahua.
It's basically you're picking up Frankie and throwing Frankie across the room.
That is
No.
true.
Yeah, but Frankie's like an eldritch being, so it's a little different.
Well, yeah, that's why I said it's like it. Not
Gotcha,
actually.
gotcha. But
Yeah,
the
she would
wolf, though?
she would just splat and reform him.
That's true.
Okay, the
A
wolf though.
I
is
can't beat a
different.
wolf.
No,
Well, this ain't your normal wolf though. This is like a twink wolf.
look, if Liam Neeson
Twink wolf.
is that the sequel to or the prequel to Teen Wolf?
Yes.
I think it's the CW attempt at
I
Teen
think
Wolf.
this is like a B or I think this is like at least a B,
Yeah.
maybe an A.
I would say B for me.
He might not even have claws,
You can
No, he's
see
got
him.
claws. You can see them.
but they're
They're
like
little
small
chocolate-
claws.
They're
not
little
like
chocolate
big.
chips.
Yeah,
They
but
do
they're
look
not like
chocolate chips.
yeah, but if they're like chocolate chips, they're not like dangerous unless you're
Mhm.
allergic to chocolate.
I don't think they're actually chocolate chips.
Could be.
I mean, I don't know that they're not. Never
say
realized
B
how many
tier.
snow mascots are bears or old men. Yeah, the diversity aspect is not great. I'm gonna say B as well. Chocos, he's a bear.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's back to F tier.
Z,
Now,
what
I
are you
think-
doing?
Hold on. I think this is a D tier bear.
A D
Okay.
tier bear. Okay, go on.
Well, okay, he is a bit more in like a family home setting.
He's a bit more
Maybe he's-
portly. He's less in
Mhm.
shape. He's not he's not from space. He's just your down home country bear. I think we could punch it out. I think I could outpunch him.
His arms are pretty big though.
I feel like he could get me in a headlock, and like
Mm.
it's over.
Thank you so much, Z, for the subs, friend. Appreciate it. Everybody enjoy your custom emotes.
I think a couple of good 1-2s, and we've got this bear in a headlock, and it's Nido, which is my catchphrase that I use all the time.
That's true. You do use it a lot. I mean, if you feel that strongly about it, I could maybe upgrade to D.
I'm just saying we have a chance.
I mean, more than Space Bear, I'll give you that.
Space Bear reeks to me of a trained combatant.
Yeah.
That's true. But like, you don't think that Choco grew up on the streets, like in the backwoods, wrestling?
That is a good point. He would say wrestling. He looks like that kind of bear.
He absolutely looks like that kind of bear.
I would still say D tier.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
That bear
Who is
definitely
this
knows the
monkey?
best restaurant for biscuits and gravy.
Oh yeah,
Coco
Coco Monkey.
Coco Monkey.
This is
Screw
Cocoa
that.
Pops.
D tier at best for me.
Coco the monkey.
You don't think he could win against a monkey?
Dude, no, I hate monkeys. They're
I think
so
it would be-
small, but they're so strong and they're fast.
I think it would be an even C or B. I think we could
I
take
think-
this monkey.
Really? We could take this monkey. I believe that, but I don't
could fight
know.
this monkey.
Really?
I could fight this monkey.
You think so?
It's
Oh,
very
yeah.
spindly. I think
I think this is like I'll give you maybe a B tier, but I think like I could come out on top.
I feel like this monkey's gonna rip my face off.
out of respect for monkey for face ripping. I would put it in B tier.
B tier. That's wild. C is as high as I think I can go. I don't think I can beat a monkey. I guess it would depend. Is he juggling actual cereal there?
That would
Yes.
put him at like what, marmoset size?
I could probably take a marmoset. I was thinking like Diddy Kong size.
Yeah, he seems to be Diddy Kong sized from.
Oh, if he's
other
Diddy Kong
promotional
size,
images
then
I've
yeah,
seen.
no, I'm going like C D tier for me.
See, I'd feel bad fighting a monkey that's as big as a Cocoa Pop.
I would
Like-
feel better about that, and I feel like I could win that fight. I'll put him in C for me.
Okay.
C for Coco. The killer.
Okay,
The-
Cookie Crisp Burglar.
He's a criminal. He's a trained professional.
Not every
Trained
criminal is good at
professional,
fighting.
No. This dude's short and like goofy looking. I got that. This is like an A
This is-
tier fight.
He's basically a white collar criminal. I've got this.
This
I'm
this
just
is the
Stealing
kind of dude-
cookies.
This is the kind of dude that like thinks he's Lupin the Third, but is actually just some 2-bit.
A hamburglar.
Yeah.
I just imagine him like sneaking into my house while I'm asleep and getting the jump on me. You know, I know that's not the hypothetical we're going with, but that
I don't
seems
even think he's the type to get the jump on you. I think he's just the type that would just break in your house, take your box of cereal, and then leave.
Huh?
I don't think this
Nope.
guy's ever seen a conflict a day in his life. Until
Until
Until now.
now.
While he's catching these hands. Hey, Storm, welcome in. Yeah, I think that's fair. S tier I could see, A tier I could see, for me.
I
I'd
think
say-
S tier.
Okay.
I think a solid A, but I could see it as S as well.
He's just got a bag full of cookies, right? Like that's hard to defend against.
Look, the
I'll eat
more
'em.
cookies you eat, the more cookies you eat, the weaker he gets because there's
Oh,
less weight to throw around.
okay, fair enough. There's
That's a
no
wizard.
way. There's no way. Ashwood, you're our wizard aficionado. Where would you rank this guy on the scale of like, I don't know, Merlin to?
Look, Cookie Jarvis, I think, on a scale of wizards, would
Yeah.
rank solidly in the lower tier.
Okay.
I think I think we can take this. If he's only got cookie based spells,
Yeah.
then we've
Okay.
got this.
But what if he's got like flesh to
The-
cookie?
The breakfast cereal wiki describes Cookie Jarvis as Cookie Jarvis was a wizard in the Merlin mold who one wave of his wand magically turned cookie jars into cereal bowls, usually chanting rhyming incantations along with.
Well,
Oh,
what?
so basically, his incantation is Addis Milkus. We've got this. It's an easy fight. I'm saying.
know,
I'm
okay.
saying
I
A
think
tier.
if you get away, if we are no items,
Yeah.
and he doesn't have his wand, I think it's over. I think we got him.
Well, and like these characters have to have like we say no items, but I feel like having his cookie wand is what makes him Cookie Jarvis.
Okay, fine, but I think if you get his wand away from him,
Yes.
then you win.
Who the fuck is a Cookie Jarvis? I don't know, Spice. I'm sorry.
I think mid incantation, you give him a little 1-2, and then he snap his wand. It's an easy fight.
Back when I was worried about him doing other cookie-based magicry, that's when I was more worried about it. But if all he does is turn cookie jars into cereal bowls, like I don't even have a cookie jar in the house. So
I can break a cookie jar in half and make it a cereal bowl too. See, he's not that special.
it's not that special. S tier for sure.
He's got one transmutation spell. I've
Yeah.
got at least 2.
I was just
I
worried about
held up my fist, by the way. I don't know if
Okay.
either of you were seeing the stream, but
what spells are they? You have to name them.
one is catch these hands.
Okay.
The second one is Nido.
Nido, that's your catchphrase.
Yeah, that's my catchphrase from earlier.
Yeah.
It's a callback.
Yeah. Okay.
I think Cookie Jarvis is an S.
Yeah, I agree. Pirate wizard or pirate wizard? Pirate chicken though? I'm not so sure about.
I feel like if we could fight the dog, we could fight this bird.
The best to you each morning.
Yeah,
From Cornelius the chicken.
Dude, his name is Cornelius. He's
His
got
name's
an
Cornelius?
eye patch and a coat.
I'd say A tier.
Yeah,
I think he's a swashbuckling chicken.
Cornelius Rooster.
Yeah, I agree. A tier in that you can beat him, Ashwood.
Absolutely, it's a
Okay.
chicken.
But he's a swashbuckling chicken.
He is a swashbuckling chicken. That's why he's an A and not an S. But
Okay.
he's also got an eye patch, which means he's got bad depth perception. So
Unless
all I have to do is stay on his left side.
Unless it's a magical eye patch that he can see through.
We said no items.
Well, he's wearing it. I don't know what you want from me. Without his eye patch and coat, he's just a chicken.
We can't spend all day on hypotheticals like what if his eye patch is magic? Then
It's
an eye patch.
I just thought the wizard would be more concerned about whether or not the eye patch was magic, all right?
I cast detect magic, it's not.
Okay.
There we go.
I'll allow it.
Okay, wait.
Yep.
Wait.
I've come into some new information.
Ooh, okay.
If
Hit
the
us
eye
with it.
patch is magic, I'm gonna riot.
No.
Okay.
Cornelius Rooster is at least taller than like a 10-year-old child.
Yo.
At least as I think it is at least as tall as like 4.5 feet.
Could you fight one horse-sized rooster or 100 rooster-sized horses?
100 rooster-sized horses.
That's fair. That's a
Does
big-
that change? Does
That
that
is a
change
big chicken.
anything?
I think that
it makes it an easier target.
Okay.
I think for me it puts him into a B. He's a big chicken. He's got reach with them legs. He's already like all leg. I'm feeling.
But
B
he's
tier
all
for me.
chicken leg.
I mean, yeah, but they got like talons on the end of them. Chickens are scary.
Chickens are cute. My friend has chickens.
I mean, yeah, they're cute, but they're also kind of scary. They've got the devil in them, Ashwood.
I'm saying A tier.
Okay. He's a literal count. He's also immortal.
He's a vampire. It's definitely an
I don't need to kill him. I just need to beat him in a fight.
I don't know that I could.
I think I could beat Count Chocula. I think that's
He-
like an A.
Does he turn into a bat at all? Is that a thing he does?
There's a
Like
bat on
Dracula?
the cereal.
There was a bat on the cereal, but maybe that's just like his friend, like Bernie the Bat.
I would put him in. I think he's gonna have super speed. I think
Yeah.
he's gonna have super strength. I think it's a D tier for me.
He can shapeshift into a bat.
Yeah,
He can shapeshift.
he clears, as far as I'm concerned.
I would put him at D. I think I could beat him a couple of times, but I think I would have to
Yeah.
get lucky. He
I
would
think
have to
so
get
too.
overconfident, and I would have to
You'd
find
have to like,
You'd have to like throw me through a boarded up window, and I would take one of the boards and stake him.
that's exactly what I was about to say. You read my mind. Perfect. Same. Crispy critters. Okay.
I have
now,
no idea what this thing is.
this is some extra information, but on the box that we're witnessing, it does come with a magic paint set.
I think the guy is called Linus the Lionhearted.
Yo,
That's a rad name.
that's a rad name.
He's like he looks, I don't really know how to describe how he looks. He's the same size as a child. Like
And he has-
an 8-year-old child.
And he has magic paint.
I could take him in a fight. I would say A tier. I think you
You
grab him.
definitely
You grab him by whatever those little things on his head are, and you take him, and then you start to just smack him down.
He seems to have the power to control the animals of his cereal as like little underlings and minions.
Oh, are these animal crackers? Is this
Oh,
animal
they must
cracker
be.
cereal?
Something like that. It's like something similar. It's
Look.
it's crispy critters cereal.
this guy's got magic powers. We've just established that. He's lion-hearted.
I mean,
to
I
me,
think I could win. I just think that like it's like maybe a B.
see, I think for me, he's given off like shonen main character energy, where like you'd beat him in the first round, but he wouldn't give up, and then he would unlock the next level of his animal abilities mid-fight and beat you. That's what I'm seeing out of this.
I'm with Jazzy. I think we could call this B.
B? Okay. That's either a dinosaur or an alligator.
Dinosaur.
Alligators are dinosaurs.
I mean, okay, fair. True.
Yeah, it is a dinosaur.
I can't fight a dinosaur. They're huge.
He looks small
He's as
actually.
he's as big as a bowl of cereal.
But he's a dinosaur.
He's okay in this commercial. He's very small.
Animal shapes, and Linus even had his own Saturday morning cartoon series. Via says.
Ooh.
I mean, he's as small as a bowl of cereal, but he's still a dinosaur. If we can beat a monkey, like I would rather fight the monkey than the dinosaur.
I would rather fight a dinosaur than a monkey. I think a monkey has more tricks than a dinosaur.
I think this is like a B, if not an A.
I would call
I
it an
think
A.
he's small. I think I could like get a good kick on him.
With your bird
I think-
legs.
I think if we were the same size, it would be a B. But if he's as small as I think he is, he's a
You
B.
think you
Ah!
could take an Ashwood-sized dinosaur?
Oh, no doubt. Hi, Moose. Moose, do you want to
I
say
would
hi
l-
to the people on the camera?
Hello.
Moose. No. Moose. Nope, he's walking away. You don't want to be on camera.
Aw.
Moose.
I wish I had your confidence, Ashwood, because if I saw a me-sized dinosaur, I'm running. That's the only thing that's happening.
It's just like fighting a chicken, except they've got more nails.
And claws and teeth and like they're scaled.
Moose, do you not know how to get out of the? You know how to get out of my room. You just waiting? You waiting for me to open the door?
I like to
Nope, you got
imagine
it.
that Moose is just some guy who's wandered in. Diggum's a frog. He's a cool frog, but he's a frog.
What did we decide for Cruncheroos?
Oh, I put him at B. No, A, sorry.
I'll
A.
vote him at A. Diggums is a cool frog. I wouldn't want to fight Diggums.
No,
if
but like
push comes to shove,
S tier.
it's Nido.
Yeah, it's Nido.
It's Nido.
Frankenberry's undead. And not like the ghost kind of undead. He's Frankenstein's monster, but for cereal.
Yeah, but I think it's the same situation as like I think he's like a C, maybe a B.
I can see C. B feels too strong.
I feel like I could take Count Chocula. I feel like I could take Frankenberry even more.
Yeah, C is probably as high as I would go, I think, but I agree with that.
I think Frankenberry would fall apart really easily, Noodle says. I think I'm with Noodle there. I think we could take him out. I would put him at B.
B. Okay.
Yeah. I think he'd be very strong, but I think we could take him out.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
The Fruit Brute Wolf.
Yeah, he's a werewolf.
Also, welcome in, Noodle. How are you doing today?
This one might be a D.
I can't beat a wolf.
And he's a werewolf too. Like it's worse than that.
Oh, it's a werewolf.
Yeah, I think this one's like I think this is like a dangerous wolf. I think this one like has like feral energies.
I
think if you're standing between it and a fruit, you're gone.
You're gonna get brute. Dude.
Yeah.
Katsu was a ton of fun. Thank you for asking. We had a good time.
Yay.
Our cosplays went off without much issue. My Kuwabara sword did break on the plane ride home, but I'm glad it didn't break on the plane ride up. Yeah, it was a piece of trash thrown together.
Amazing, and you be nice to my friend Ashwood.
Yeah, your friend Ashwood threw it together at the last minute.
You know what? He tried hard on that, and I respect that about him.
Pics of Caleb. Oh, I didn't take any pictures as Caleb. Oh,
you
no.
Monster.
No, wait. Oh. Did I not take any pictures of Caleb?
You don't think anybody else got any while you were there too?
I'd have to check the group album.
Welcome in.
They'd be mostly selfies.
I think. Okay.
They'd be like selfies we had together.
Selfies is good.
I was the one taking most of the pictures. I took a lot of pictures. Y'all should see my friends Midna and my friends Daki. They were incredible. And we also had Gyutaro and the Samurai Demon from Demon Slayer. They did a really incredible job, both of them.
That's freaking rad. What was the coolest costume you saw or cosplay?
Oh, there were some really cool Freerins around. I love Freerin.
That show makes me so sad.
I think somebody was there with a mimic. I want to do that.
That's cool.
I want to do a Freerin costume and be the mimic.
Is it because you want to eat people?
It is because I want to eat people. I want to just sit there and like snap up on people. Just be a giant treasure chest. Yeah, there were some really cool Freerins. There was there was a Link and Zelda from Breath of the Wild, not Breath of the Wild, the second one. What was the second one called? Tears of the Kingdom. But they were dragony. They were like, if they like got dragon armored-y.
That's sick. That sounds so dope.
Fern's baby, you want to do a Fern cosplay? This would literally be a nightgown and a robe. It would be super comfy, Noodle. I know for sure my friend is doing the dwarf. Ison, I think his name is.
Mm-hmm. He's like the best character.
I would probably, if I had to choose somebody from Frieren, I would probably be Heiter, the priest, the corrupt priest.
You'd make a dope Heiter.
Or maybe the other priest that shows up like for 3 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Put the cosplay back on and do it again. Spice says I need to take a bunch of pictures as Caleb.
True.
I have some pictures from Dragon Con a couple years ago where I did Caleb. Yeah, I completely spaced on taking. I was fully like I'm the one who takes pictures. I'm one of 3 people who takes pictures in the group. So I completely forgot to get any of me.
Thank you for your service.
To be honest, not getting pics is very in character for Caleb, right? He's very outward thinking. I was oh no. There is a really good picture of me. I need to dig it up. It's not on my phone. But there's a really good picture of me, a Ford, and a Jester. That we found a Ford and Jester while we were at the rooftop bar.
That's so good.
They were fabulous. Their makeup was so amazing. So my favorite thing about my Caleb cosplay is that I have a Frumpkin that I have wrapped in little fairy lights that I just have tied to my shoulder. And that's I also I have my book on my shelf because I haven't put it with my D&D stuff yet. Let me see if I can grab it. But I have
very excited about that.
I have a bunch of transmutation stuff written out.
Why must you hurt me, Ryu?
This is my Caleb book. It's this beautiful spell book. And I have a lot of transmutation stuff written out from it's like a blend of Full Metal Alchemist and a bunch of other things. And so whenever I would take pictures, this is what I would hold up. Your next goal is to make a sprinkle. Oh, I want to see that so bad. Sorry to distract everybody from the cereal mascot fights.
Yeah, you know, one thing I hate actually is hearing my friend talk about an amazing con that they went to where they cosplayed an awesome character. God, it's the worst.
Aw, shucks. But yeah, so on my Instagram, I posted a couple pictures of our Midna today. I'm hoping to get pictures of everybody else kind of trickling out. You know, I was about to say as a content creator, and I felt immediately super pretentious.
Did you push up your glasses too?
Wait, hold on. I don't have my tiny glasses.
Yeah, as a content creator.
Yeah, as a content creator. But yeah, you know, you got to space it out. You can't post everything in day one. You got to make sure that that content lasts until the next con.
Farm that engagement, 100%.
So Fruit Brute, we're calling it a D tier.
Yeah, 100%.
That's a D tier.
Hope you feel better, Nitram.
Oh, Nitram, feel better.
The sickness is kicking their butt yesterday. Golden Crisp is a bear, but not like a space bear.
He's like a boy next door bear.
He does seem like a really thin bear. I could take a scraggly bear.
It's like maybe a B or an A.
B I could see. A feels a bit strong.
Out of respect for him being a bear, I would call it a C tier.
See?
I don't know if he has bear-like strength.
Suburban bear core.
Suburban bear. Yeah, I could see C.
I would put him at C. He's also survives just on Golden Crisps, which means he's probably pretty thin for bear standards.
Full of energy though. The sugar is just keeping him going.
You and me both, Golden Crisp Bear.
Same though. This monstrosity is an F tier for me.
You don't think you could win a single fight against a corn puff?
It is so disconcerting to look at that I feel like I would just be way too distracted. I don't even know if it has arms, to be honest.
I can't tell if that's fur or if it's like the underside of a mushroom.
It looks like fur to me.
Noodle does not trust the expression.
Yeah. Like this feels like a mimic level threat where it's just going to eat you.
I'm
It's a cab.
I would put it at B tier. I think
Really that
I think for sure it's mostly round.
I'm just worried I'd like go in for a punch and it would like catch my fist with its mouth.
Oh.
And like it has a tongue. It has a tongue.
So do you.
Yeah. Grody.
Uncanny Valley? Very much so. I'd say B tier. I think I could take this thing on. It doesn't
I'm gonna
seem
put
that
it-
powerful.
I'm gonna put it in C. It scares the shit out of me.
Jazzy?
I agree. I agree with C.
C tier? Alright, I'll go to C. Haven't put much in C tier yet.
True.
Alright,
I don't know
what is this
monster-
Space Jam motherfucker looking?
Yeah.
I could beat
Those,
that
like,
thing.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't know what it is, but I think I could beat it. It's like A tier.
It looks fast, but I would say A tier makes sense to me.
A tier? Alright,
He's a
everybody's
king-
favorite King Vitamin.
Whose scepter is a giant spoon.
He takes his vitamins, so we know he's fit for his age.
Yeah. You know, as much as you mentioned that you thought Captain Crunch might be wiry and muscular underneath the Admiral's uniform,
Uh-huh.
I feel like these robes are hiding some guns.
I don't know, man.
Boo Monarchy.
I mean, true.
I'm with Noodle here. Down with the monarchy.
I agree, down with the monarchy, but I'm just worried that monarchy might take me down.
I could fight
You
an
know?
old man.
Well, sure, we can all fight old men. We do so every election year.
God damn it, you're right. Down with the monarchy.
Fair enough. We thinking A tier?
I'd say A tier.
Okay. I can agree to that. Klondike Pete lives in the wilderness.
He is a prospector, I imagine.
Does he get the donkey?
Yes, he'd have to get the donkey.
F tier.
Yeah.
F tier.
Okay. You know, fair enough. He looks like the kind of person who A, owns a gun, and B, has literally nothing else to lose.
I
Except for
think
the
he would
donkey, I
accuse you
guess.
of trying to steal his gold, and that
Yeah.
would be the end of the fight.
Yeah. I'm not fighting a lion for reasons that are bear adjacent.
Now,
Well-
hold on.
Yeah, hold on a second.
It's a lion!
It's the king of
It's
the
a lion's
jungle.
head.
This is a street fight.
Yeah, but there's
It's out of
probably a
place.
lion attached. The rest of the lions attached to it.
I would say it's a very realistic looking lion.
Yeah. Here,
I think
hold
I think absolutely we would lose 10 out of 10 fights to a lion. I'm not that, what is it, self-confident.
on. Yeah. Plus, it's like a sports mascot lion.
Fine.
That lion's coming to jack you up.
Spray bottle the lion.
Badmittens.
Unfortunately, it's no items. Final
this a-
Destination rules.
Is Honey Loops a rabbit?
I think it's a bee,
I think it's
is it
another
bee?
bee. Yeah, it's a honey
but
loops.
it's like a super bee.
It's a more powerful bee than Buzz.
It is.
It
We
is
should
a
put it-
bee. No, this is an S tier. This is another S tier.
You think
There's another
so?
S tier.
Yeah, for real.
I would
That-
give it an A because it's got superpowers. I
That
don't know
was
which
my
powers
thought.
it has.
Yeah, like what if it's got like Superman strength or laser eyes or something? I don't know how to counteract that, even if it's on a B.
I don't think he has laser eyes because he's wearing goggles. But he's got to have some kind of super speed. Look at those shoes. They're in sport mode.
He's got to go fast. That's kind of our Sonic the Hedgehog shoes, aren't they? Lucky the Leprechaun is magic. He conjures things out of nowhere.
But he is of single mind.
Yeah.
This is the one. Sorry, go ahead.
No, sorry, you go.
This is the one that I've been waiting for because I think it's the one where it would be the most even matched of any other fight. Because you could give like 6 out of 10 fights, 4 out of 10 fights anywhere. I think this is an even 5 out of 5. Me and Lucky are just punching each other into the sunset, and you get that final, like, he gets me on the jaw, I get him on the jaw, and you freeze frame there, and you don't ever know who wins.
You know, that's poetic. I like that. I could see it. I was gonna say, like, so many children have tried to catch him, and to my knowledge, none of them have been successful. So we know he's quick. Dude's dodging most of my shots, I would say. But I do think like the 5 out of 5 poetic punch that you described.
Yeah.
100%.
So I'd say B tier.
Okay. Yeah, okay. This is just a man in a helmet.
I think he's in the Air Force because he pilots jets.
Ooh.
It's probably like a D tier.
Really? You think so? Yeah.
Spice says, hear her out. King Vitamin versus Cookie Wizard Jarvis. I think they would team up. I think Cookie Wizard Jarvis is the one that puts King Vitamin in power.
Yeah,
much like a Merlin figure.
Yeah, Merlin of the Arthur. Absolutely. He runs though, he doesn't fight. That's true. That's true. But we are kind of assuming that we're fighting to the death, I think was established.
Oh, you know what? I also saw a ton of really cool Hazbin Hotel. One of the best was a Lucifer. I just remembered this. One of the best was a Lucifer, and he had the full 6 wings. Like like huge wings spread out all throughout the lobby. It was awesome. I'm just remembering.
Legit.
I saw his picture today and I was blown away.
That's wild.
Like just remembering the sheer size of the wings. Because I did
wings are hard to do.
I did like War Greymon's wings. They were just flat pieces of foam that like could move. But these wings were like fully like feathered. You're doing Nifty for Sypha? That's awesome.
Oh, Nifty's so good.
Nifty's my favorite character.
I have some friends who used to make wings on commission basis.
Ooh.
And they stopped doing it because they are a colossal pain in the ass. They look great though.
My like top tier, one of my goal cosplays of all time would be an Angemon cosplay. And I would need the wings.
Gotta have them. Yes. F is that I would lose to them.
Hey Wolf.
They would yes. S is I would win in a fight against them. F is we would lose against a fight.
Have Tricks and Fruit Loops not been ranked yet? We're not there yet. They're at the very bottom.
We're getting there. We gotta save the best for last, or close to last. Jetsman, D?
D tier.
D tier.
Okay.
I'm not saying that I'm gonna win, but I feel like I could get it. I could get like a hit in.
I don't like that he's got the helmet, but I don't think that air suit provides a lot of protection either.
Yeah, that's fair. They're kind of thin.
Mad respect for wing makers and wig makers for sure.
Yes.
I've got to show off my friend who did Daki. Her wig was insane.
Yes.
Okay. S tier. S tier on cop cereal.
Yeah. Same.
I'll give everything. I'll give everything to win.
Yeah, yeah,
I will win because I won't lose.
yes.
I don't know why that's so funny to me. Everything else is life or death, but against Cop Cereal, I'll give everything to win.
Yeah. Look at him. Look at him. Beady eyes.
Oh. All right.
I don't know what to expect from
This-
a cowboy,
I
but
don't
he's
trust
got
this cowboy, dude.
he's got an
tiny
iron
legs.
that says
Oh,
OJ on it.
He's been branding the oranges. I
Yeah.
just noticed that.
Like, dude's gonna hit you with a flaming OJ chop. Welcome in, Agbu.
He's got a real punchable chin.
I think it's like a C or a B.
I could see is kind of where I'm landing.
I think C. I think he could beat me more times than I could beat him. It just
Yeah,
I don't think I'm as tough as a cowboy.
that barrel chest too, like, dude's fit. And Ryu, yeah, he's a frog. I could fight a frog. Smax is great, and he's a cool frog. I'd feel bad about it, but we already discussed we could beat a frog. 2D Booberry.
I would say A tier. So
Yeah.
I know we put
Looks
B tier
Dude
for
looks
the
like
other
an
ghosts.
amoeba.
Exactly. Like, I think Count Chocula and Booberry in their 2D forms, absolute dorks. We could get them every time.
Yeah, I think that's fair. It feels
Gotta
like
Gotta sleep, but when it comes up, please beat the hell out of the Cocoa Bird. You got it. We'll do it for you.
just for you.
Uh,
I don't know
yeah.
the dog.
I don't know the dog either, but I think it's the same as with the other dog, like an S tier.
Oh, thank you for the rose.
Yeah, I would
It's
agree.
very kind of you.
He looks like a dog that like belongs to like a chocolate milk brand.
Yes. Who probably skateboarded in the 90s?
Yeah.
100% this dog has a skateboard somewhere in the 90s.
Absolutely. Professor
B tier.
Weedos? Old
Wait.
man. Oh. I put dog in
Right.
S tier.
S tier? I'm going to say A tier.
Okay, that's fair.
It looks bigger, kind of like a Labrador.
That's true.
It's like a poodle.
Oh, if it's a poodle, it's S tier.
It does
I'm
have
getting
like
poodle
fluffy
vibes.
ears.
Okay,
I mean,
Professor
so Agbu,
Weedos.
the question is not whether or not we are capable of attacking a dog or an old man or a wizard or a frog. The question is, if a life or death situation happened and we had to 1v1 these mascot characters, do we think we would win or not? We'd feel bad afterwards. I don't want to fight any of these people. But if it comes down to me and the thumbs up yellow shirt dog, I know who I'm picking.
Wolf said, never heard of OJs, but the taste of citrusy grains would take me out.
Yeah.
I didn't even imagine the taste. I
Count
like.
Chocola's got two different. He got rebranded. Ryu. Sorry, Ashwood.
I was just saying I like Orange Zest.
I
I don't know why. I don't know why I was going to throw that out there, but
I mean, Orange Zest
OJs.
is great.
Professor Weedos.
A
A tier.
tier. I agree with that.
Are we just putting all the old men in A tier?
I mean, except for the wizard.
That wizard's a dork.
Yeah, it's true. Well, and I feel like Governor Candy or whatever his name was from Wreck-It Ralph is going to be a little bit different. He looks like maybe magical as well, but also kind of like a dork.
I think he looks like one of those band conductors.
He does, but he's got like the moon and the stars, which in my mind, are typically like wizard symbols.
Oh, I didn't notice the moon and the stars.
So what he reminds me of is like one of those newfangled magicians, not quite the Chris Angel types, but like, after beard and robe and staff wizardry went out of fashion, he's the like street magician.
Yeah.
Copperfield.
We'll get there.
Kinda.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
The
quick,
next quick rabbit.
Yeah.
That's like a B, maybe. I think.
He is like
I
kid
think-
size
Really?
though.
Yeah, but I feel like he's another athletic guy. Okay, B or A. I feel like I could win, but I don't know. Something about his vibes are off.
He is like a less
okay.
cool Bugs Bunny.
All I'm saying is I don't know if it's his vibes are off or the thing next to him that's like giving me like just radiating awful energies.
Sure. I've been
staring at this Q thing for like the past 5 minutes, like terrified.
I'm happy for B tier on the rabbit.
Yeah. D
Q.
tier for this Q. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm with.
I don't know what his deal is. I don't know who he is. But I think he knows who I am, and I think he'll come at me with everything he has.
Yeah.
And I think I could win. I think I could win, but I don't know if I am ready for what it would cost.
I want to win.
This guy not only beats you, he starts to eat you in the arena. Is what this feels to me.
I don't like that.
Neither do I. Why do you think I don't want to fight him? Tell me he's not deranged.
I can't.
I know.
Tell you that.
Look at that face. Can you imagine?
Right.
That's the last thing you see.
I can't imagine that.
Yeah, I'd rather not.
I don't want to live in a world where that's a possibility.
Same. It's okay. I'm pretty sure his serial's been discontinued. I don't think he can hurt us anymore. Or he's out of a job and desperate, so maybe he can hurt us now. I don't know which.
Oh, he's an alien.
He's got nothing holding him
with
back.
The picture. Okay. So it's cut off. He has like a propeller coming out of his head.
Dude,
that's
can
worse.
Fly?
Yeah.
F-tier.
The crown prince of planet Q. He was dressed in a green boiler suit with a Q belt. Okay.
So he's like the Prince of all Saiyans. This is Vegeta.
This is the Vegeta of cereals?
With a propeller head.
I'm afraid of him.
Yeah, same. I'm putting him in F tier because of the helicopter.
He can stay in D tier, but I don't like that he's got a propeller. I think that's. I think organically that's just terrible.
Yeah. This dummy thick seal.
What dummy thick?
Its cereal looks like ground beef to me.
Oh, I can't unsee it.
That's an S tier. That's an S tier seal.
That's an S tier seal.
I absolutely could.
But now I kind of want to put it in A tier just now that seeing it's carnivore.
It's just eating brains.
I'll put it in A tier.
You know, that's fair. It does have a backwards hat.
Nestle Snowflakes. There's no world where I can beat a polar bear.
Yeah, same. Bear rules. F tier. And he's like a big looking bear too, from what we can see.
He's big, he's hyped up on Nestle sugar.
Seal clubbing that. You got it, Ryu. We don't deserve dogs. That's why I'm gonna fight one, Angfu. The Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs bird.
We gotta beat it up. We gotta get it for Noodle.
Yeah.
The thing is, he's crazy.
Yes.
B at worst, A at best.
I would say A.
Okay.
I think
can see A.
I think we can win more fights than we lose, but that bird is gonna take us down, and it might cost us.
Mm-hmm. We're leaving some skin in the game for sure. He's gonna have some move that he pulls out that shouldn't be possible, but because he's so unhinged, he can do it.
But we for sure can rock that bird's world.
Yeah. Couple hits done. Bird bone's very fragile. I'm terrified, much like Jazzy was of the Prince Q. I am terrified of Mr. Force.
I feel like he's very Andrew Jackson with that cane. I don't like it.
Yeah. He seems like the kind of guy who's taken a cane-centric defense class.
This guy's name is Sonny Jim.
Oh.
Sonny
well, never
Jim.
mind.
That's much.
Fuck
yeah,
Sonny Jim. Yeah.
That's much less frightening.
Mr. Force is way more intimidating.
He's kind of just an old man with a cane. I think he's not dangerous. I think you just knock his cane down and he can't walk anymore.
Oh, then old man rules. Put him in A.
Yeah.
Works for me. This is the literal sun.
D tier.
I don't know if it's a.
I could win one.
I go outside every day.
Yeah, it's literally the sun.
He's small.
Also, the sun has hands.
So do I.
Yeah, but you're not made of plasma. Well, I guess you are.
Who said? Who told you that?
Yeah, I guess you kind of are, but your plasma's not like 4 bajillion temperature degrees. I don't know why I said that. That's a really weird way to put that.
Not yet, it's not. You launched me fast enough, and I'm going right through this sucker.
The sun is my mortal enemy, but I've never been able to beat it up until now. I've only been able to keep it at bay.
I won at least one.
You want to? You think so?
I think I could take it, and I could take it.
You can handle 2 scoops with this thing?
Look, I'm not saying it'd be a pretty second round, but I think I'd get there.
Fair enough. Honeycomb.
F tier. I stand no chance. I stand no chance against whatever that is.
We have seen them turn into tornadoes. We have seen them wreck whole kitchens in seconds. Like, I can't keep up with that.
He's even got his ears pierced with a honeycomb. I can't keep up with that.
He's a bad boy.
I could beat those nerds.
100%. S tier.
That's S tier. Unless there's like literal hundreds of them, and they're like swarming you.
But then you like pick up the biggest one and hit the other ones with it, or you use your nerd trope, which is not a cereal, but would be funny.
The honeycomb monster would low key scare you as a child, Wolf.
Fair.
Yeah, totally fair.
Tony the Tiger is quite possibly the fittest mascot on this list.
He's like an F, I think.
He's an absolute F. Because not only is he a tiger, he's the most athletic of everyone.
Okay, yes. But in his later years, all he does is stream on Twitch.
That's true.
I feel like I could beat a Twitch streamer.
He did go up against Michael Jordan, though.
When?
I think so. There was commercials with him and Jordan in them, and they were shooting some hoops.
My dude. I think Tony would get us. Here's the thing. I'm pretty sure I remember him being a boxing champion.
I think so.
All right, it's enough.
So
I agree. I feel like I could at least put up a fight. I don't think I could win.
I think there was a commercial where he was like an Olympic fencer as well. Like, dude is an all-rounder. I would rather fight Space Bear before Tony the Tiger, I think.
God, I don't want to fight Space Bear.
I don't either, though. If you can't take a bear, you can't take a tiger. That's fair. That's fair, Angboon. Are we not going to address Jazzy saying he could take a Twitch streamer? Yeah, that's a good point, Jazzy. What did you mean by that?
I wasn't willing to step to him. I wasn't willing to step to him after he said that. I think he's got the confidence.
All you do is sit at home and play video games.
He's got me.
He's got me there.
I took a walk today.
Wow.
Shut up.
I spent too much time in traffic, so I skipped the gym. Like, he's got me. He's got my number.
I could go to the gym, Ryu, but I don't currently. But I don't currently. Look,
Toucan Sam.
Oh yeah, Toucan Sam. Follow your nose? I mean, like, he's adventurous, but like...
I don't think he's much of a fighter, though.
He endangers children. How tough could he be?
Does he endanger children?
Yeah, there's a bunch of commercials in the 90s, early 2000s where he took, like... They kind of did, like, a DuckTales type deal where he had, like, nephews or, like, children or something, and he took them on his adventures to find the fruit.
I do remember this. I, like, vaguely remember that.
Yeah.
Like, it was always nephews. You never wanted to give them... A. I think A too.
Yeah, you can't. Toucan Sam can't fuck. He has to have nephews.
Oh, is that why they were always nephews? I thought it was just because they didn't want to explain where the moms went.
Oh, maybe that too. It's like the reverse Pokemon problem.
Then I guess they never explained where the moms and dads are.
I thought the Trix Rabbit was like had like anxiety.
Yeah, he's kind of like a nervous guy, right?
Was he nervous or was he? I feel like I'm like getting my rabbits mixed up. Maybe I'm just thinking
think
of
you're getting
Rabbit from Winnie the Pooh.
I think you're getting your rabbits mixed up because he was always,
Mm,
you know, tricks are for kids. So he was always trying to steal the tricks.
That is true.
So I don't think
Ru-
he was ever that anxious. I think he was always more of a schemy guy.
His
So-
powers and skills on the hero.fandom.com wiki are labeled as disguising, and his hobby is tricking kids into getting tricks.
Is that? I thought his hobby like was. How is his hobby tricking children into getting tricks? They get tricks as a result of him trying to steal the tricks.
I think he's tricking the kids into getting tricks for himself.
Okay. I know Ryu's mentioning a reference. Family Guy did mention the Tricks Rabbit, where he comes in and he like, or maybe it's Robot Chicken. It's one of the two, where the Tricks Rabbit comes in and like kicks the crap out of children and steals the cereal. He's posted a link in my Twitch chat. So the dude is a little dangerous. Tricks are for kids because he kills all the adults who try to eat them. Dang.
Dang. I'd say C tier.
I feel like the mascot as is, I could take. Yeah, C tier probably makes sense. If it's any of the references about him, no, F tier at that point.
Old man, A tier.
He's magic though.
Who is this
Nope.
again?
Oh, we don't know.
We don't even know. There's
Oh,
no
it's-
there's no indication of what he is other than either a wizard or some sort of conductor. Is this the
Maybe
only
we
thing
don't-
we're ranking today? No, we've got another thing we might be ranking.
Yeah, we got something else cooking. I mean, A tier's fine. A tier's fine. He's an old man. He's a magical old man, but he's stronger than Cookie Jarvis. I think we can agree on that.
Yeah, I'd
he-
say he's probably stronger than Cookie Jarvis.
Yeah, if he's magic, he's stronger than Cookie Jarvis.
Yummy mummy.
That's
Yeah.
mad as fuck, Yummy Mummy. I'm not fucking with that shit. That's after.
Yeah. I agree. Mummies have curses, as Z mentioned earlier.
He controls bats. As
Does
if you
control bats.
you can see that. I
Is
think
that-
that's F tier.
Does that mean he controls Count Chocula?
Is Yummy Mummy the secret controller behind everything?
Maybe.
It could be in like the serial Monsterverse.
Yeah. Movies coming soon. Zimmy's Cinnamon Stars.
Now it is a dragon, but it's a baby dragon.
True. Baby
That's like-
I couldn't
dragon.
I think
A or S tier.
really. Wouldn't
I'm
it still
thinking, like,
have a breath weapon?
Yeah.
I would say C
Yeah,
tier.
but I feel like, but it's not like it could be like a. I feel like the AOE on it's not going to be like so large that I couldn't maybe like take a step backwards.
But if you're putting it in A tier, right? You're saying the dragon is literally on the same level as Mr. Nice Man toasted whole wheat flakes or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't think that's true. The dragon is at least as strong as Cinnamon.
Ah.
we have not been using Cinnamon as a ruler. I think we missed a big opportunity
I think so too.
because we've.
He's the Winnemon.
I think
I'm
B
going
tier.
C. And that's
Okay.
the list.
That's the list. That's a ridiculous. What we just did was ridiculous.
I mean, yeah, but it was fun.
Tony
So
the
we
Tiger, A tier in that category, obviously. Erase the board for Smash or Pass. Oh God, I didn't read that far.
we
They all
can't smash or pass everything in the world.
Where's Lucio? He's making Lucio O's, which they don't make anymore, so maybe he's not on this list because of that.
I could not win a fight. No, I think it's like Lucio's like a C or a D.
Really?
I think Lucio's a D. I think I
I
could
don't
win
think
one
I could
fight
beat
against
Lucio, but I feel like I could like put up a fight against Lucio.
He like breakdance fights.
But like without his
Yeah, he's-
equipment.
He plays hockey.
But without his equipment. Like if it's just
He's
a
still
dude, on-
pretty strong.
he's so yeah, but
He's
sure.
real
But
strong.
I'm not saying that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying I could win. I'm saying I could put up a fight.
I think I could put up a fight too.
Maybe D. Maybe D. Maybe.
Like if if the both of us are walking into a fight with no equipment,
Sure.
like I get he's like a skilled fighter to some degree, but like I think I got.
I just don't know that my ego can take let's break it down as he like punches me in the crotch.
Granted, I don't think I would want to fight Lucio.
No, he's such
I
like,
wouldn't
a
wanna
really
fight
good
Lucio.
dude.
Yeah, I think I'd feel like out of all of these mascots, I'd feel the
He's
worst.
got
about
the
fighting
jams.
Lucio.
Yeah, same. Big same. Should we go to the next one, gentlemen?
Of course.
Wait, Spice wants to know who would smash the actual sun, which is not me.
No.
I
Pass.
hate the sun. Hate the sun very
The
much.
Yeah, the sun is my mortal enemy. And it's not like a enemies to lovers thing. It's just an enemy. It's enemy to enemies. Fuck the sun.
All right, are we going to the second ranking?
Yeah. Boom.
We're
rank in
ranking
the
the letters
alphabet.
of the alphabet. This is
Now,
so
this is gonna be
silly.
divisive.
I love this. I'm almost more excited for this than I was about cereal mascots. Methinks you
Alright.
protest too much there, Dane. Fair enough, Agbu. A, starting us strong. Look
S
at that.
tier,
Yes, tier.
S
I
tier.
don't know, man.
The absolute
got-
best letter.
A
Ooh, not
A.
best letter though.
A's
No,
a-
A's the
A's like A or B tier.
You got 2 strong legs and a chunky middle. I love it. S tier for me.
It's S
Not
tier
best
for me.
letter. That makes sense why you would think that's best letter. I get it now. Ashwood.
It's
Audio.
just it's a great start to the alphabet. It's a strong contender for best letter.
It is okay. Fair. It's up there. Top 5 for me.
I just think it's a
probably.
little
It's also-
overused.
It's also one of the cooler letters with a strike through it.
That's true, and it is a vowel.
Vowels get extra credit.
B is
Yeah.
like B's like B tier, I think.
I think B is
yeah.
very much B tier. I think it's got good curves. It's got a strong
Yeah.
base.
I think it's
But-
hard.
No.
I think it's such a it's so soft. Like even whenever you're saying like strong words like bastard, like it still feels like pretty soft coming out.
Yeah, you
Mhm.
put you put all the emphasis on the R and the D. You don't you really kind of have a weak start with the B.
I agree.
C. F tier.
C,
I
Really?
like C. I like C.
I do too.
It does
kinda-
everything K does and S does. It doesn't have its own identity.
Yeah, but C is like way cooler than K. Not cooler than S, but it is cooler than K.
I don't know. I can't.
Ryu says B is tits from above.
B is from above.
Thank you, Ryu. You're not wrong.
B is S
You
tier
see, like-
because of boobies. You
Yeah,
gotta put X high up there.
true. X is
We'll get
one
there,
of the
we'll
best
get there.
letters.
We'll get
We'll
there
get there.
eventually.
Alphabet Smash or Pass, maybe coming soon.
I would say that C's like. I think C's an A, but C could be a B.
I could be
I'm not-
convinced because a lot of fun words start with a C.
That's true. A tier makes sense.
I don't like D.
S tier.
S tier?
S tier.
No, I don't think
No.
S tier. I think D
I
is
don't
like
think at all.
maybe. I think D might be like. I hesitate to put it down to D, but I think it might be C.
Look, y'all, I have 3 of them in my handle.
Yeah, but that's your problem, not mine.
Sure.
Maybe you should have replaced them with A's.
You should stop being a hater. Or should I say you should stop being an asshole.
Think,
That was too far.
think
That
about
was
it.
too far.
Think about it. If you could be and name.
Then it would just be an.
I'm just saying,
aim.
none of my names have a D in it.
And-
I've never needed it in my.
Z, that is a top tier joke. Look, I'm putting it in D tier or in S tier, not in D tier. Putting D in S tier. You guys put it wherever you want. You can be
C
on the
tier.
wrong side of history.
Absolute C tier.
You're a C tier.
I agree with Ashwood. Sorry.
You're okay.
E's
E?
fun. I think E might
E-
be an S tier letter.
E's
Yeah.
a great letter. when you want to
I
add
A tier.
some class to a word, put an E at the end.
I think it's I agree. I
think it's
E
an
at the
A tier
end.
letter.
Yeah, me too.
F is S. F is an S tier letter.
Only because it starts fuck.
Yes, but also I think it's like gotten like meme status now, like F to pay respects.
Oh, I
Oh,
didn't think
yeah.
about the
Put F's in
zeitgeist.
the chat. Like, yeah, like it's like grown on me in
Okay.
such a degree that I'm like, oh, F's just a fun letter.
Yeah. E is way overused. That is true. E is overused. It's
but
still
I think,
good though.
But I think E is more fun overused than A is.
I could see that maybe. G is a garbage letter.
I don't really like G.
Yeah, I'm thinking like D tier.
And I always hated, like, in like.
F had a
Hold
great agent.
I always hated how like cursive G's look too.
Ooh, especially the
Ooh.
lowercase ones. Gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm putting in D.
Like I know we're just talking about the regular, like normalized styled alphabet, but like I've never liked cursive G.
Yeah.
Yeah, G's pretty D to me.
Yeah.
H
Pretty strong.
H is pretty strong.
Not the strongest.
I'd say it's a B tier letter. I
yeah.
like that it looks like a little bridge. You know,
yeah.
I don't hate the aesthetics of it, but I just as a letter, I think it gets overshadowed a lot.
As a man, it reminds me of the columns of Rome, and we all think about that a lot. So.
Now, see, I would think I does that, but
Well, yeah, I as well.
which an H is just a couple of I's.
Yeah, with a bridge.
Yeah.
I think B tier.
For H.
For H
For
or for
H.
I?
For H.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. What about I?
A tier.
So yeah, so strong.
I think so too. Yeah, I have no reason. I have nothing against I. Honestly, I think it is pretty A. I don't think it's S, but I don't think it goes down to B.
I think the best thing I can say about I is that it represents us, ourselves. It's having a strong connection. Having a strong connection to I is having a strong connection to the to yourself.
I thought that was U and S that made us.
Well,
we're not there yet, are we?
That's true. Agma brings up an interesting point about H. H is A tier. It makes John so much better than John, Jon, and Sarah with an H is so much more balanced than Sarah with no H.
I like the short. I like the JON and SARA version.
Ooh,
I'm with
though.
Jazzy here. I'm a lot more excited to meet a John than a John.
Yeah.
Interesting. You meet a lot of Johns, Ashwood?
Well, somebody's got to.
Fair
Hey,
enough.
Mel, welcome in. How you doing tonight?
Welcome in. J is S tier? Really, Agbu? I don't know that I agree.
I don't know if J's an S tier letter. I think J's like B at best.
I'm kind of feeling B.
I think Jay's just hanging out. I think it's a C tier.
Ooh.
I think Jay got invited to the party and hasn't brought anything. So I might even throw it on a D tier.
Oh dang.
I don't know if I would put it in D.
The more I look at it, the more I don't like it.
The more I look at it, the more I don't like it either is the thing. I do agree with you there. I feel like the longer I look at the letter J, the more I don't like looking at it.
I'm putting it in B tier.
I'm sorry you had a long day, Mel, but we're glad to have you here now.
Yeah. Welcome to the fun.
Before we get to NI, you want to say it's underappreciated.
We'll
discuss.
Yeah. K.
K's a good letter.
It's fine.
K's a pretty cool letter.
C is kind of where I'm leaning.
C for K?
It's just okay. It's just okay.
C's, honestly, you can't do a lot with K without a C.
Yeah.
I'm okay with putting it in C tier.
I get like you need C and K together, but I feel like you hit like. Sorry, I'm gonna use fuck as an example. Like fuck is like the K is so important.
The K is very important.
It's at the end though.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. But it's so important.
You gotta
still
go
need
to
it.
A tier.
You need it to vocalize that.
or S tier F and A tier C before you even get to K. K is B tier at most.
I don't know, man. I would at least put it A tier.
I'm willing to put it at B.
Okay. B works for me. I'll update from C.
I can be convinced with B. A is a hard stretch.
Yeah, because like, I would much rather have a C, an E, or an I than a K.
We're not spelling anything untoward yet, are we?
Not yet. I've been keeping an eye on it.
Okay, good. Because I just know.
Unless fidge is a word that I don't know.
It is not.
It will be funny to see if there is a word that crops up, though. L.
L's S tier.
Really?
Yeah.
L's a pretty good letter.
It's another like popular culture, like modern zeitgeist sort of thing.
You can take
like
an L,
L,
sure, but
yeah, like take the L.
She had an L on her forehead.
Yeah, she
Ooh,
put an L on her forehead. That's true.
She did have an L on her forehead. That's a fair point.
I like an L. L is just a good letter.
I don't know that I could see S. I could see A hypothetically. I'm not super sold on it.
Well, L is good because you have to think about ligma.
Well, Jazzy, L is for the way you look at me. And I don't want to be perceived. I'll give you an A. I'll give you an A. That's the best I can do.
All right. I'll take it.
M.
M's
like
a really
an
good
M.
letter.
Pretty
M's
strong.
got a lot going on for it.
Strong
It's
legs.
like two V's next to each other. We've got the strong
Yeah.
legs. We've talked about that before. It's kind of bridgy.
Yeah.
It's the same backwards and forwards.
Ooh, I love that.
Like, it like feels and sounds good.
Yeah,
I think it's an S tier.
Yeah, I agree. Good.
You open
And
tomorrow.
though-
It was nice saying hi. It was nice to see you, Mel. Hope you have a great day tomorrow.
See, Mel?
Wolf says you can say fuck without the K. It's not as fun, though.
It's not the
That's true.
same.
It's more like fuss. Fuck.
Usrota.
It's like fook.
Fuck.
Now I
M.
know Wolf said to consider the N.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really care for N.
It feels like it wants to be M. To me.
I feel like it's around too much, honestly.
Mm.
Can I wrap back around to L?
Real quick though, we can before we get back to L.
I'm still thinking about L.
Fair. We'll get there in just a second. N is way too prevalent
is
in
so
November. Is
dumb.
all I'm saying.
I know you already have it at S tier, Ashwood.
Yeah.
I need to convince Dane to put
Yeah,
L in
yeah.
S tier.
Hit me with it.
Okay, think about L from Death Note.
Ooh,
Yeah, okay,
that's a good one.
That's all I
good.
gotta say.
That's all he has to
That
say,
is
Dave.
That is a good point.
One of the best characters to ever do it.
Lupin starts with an L.
That's true.
Legoshi,
Yeah.
Legolas,
Yeah, Legolas is pretty badass.
all your favorite
You know-
characters, Dan.
You know what, Jazzy? For you, I'll put L and S.
Thank you. We can go back to N now. I just had to
Yeah.
put that out there.
Speaking of
Jeez.
N, Wolf says he has lost all respect for you, Jazzy, which
So it
that's
goes.
hurtful. That's hurtful.
I just think N's around too much in the later half of the year.
I think it
I
shows up a
think-
little too much. I think there's too many double N's.
Yeah.
N is fine. I just think it's just I don't know. There's just something about it. It's off balance.
Yeah, it needs another leg to stand on.
It's like B. It's like a B.
Yeah,
It's like not bad.
I can see B tier. It's not a bad thing at all, but it is definitely not A tier. O though.
It was pretty good.
O's pretty good. A tier is where I'm leaning.
O might be one of my favorite letters.
It's a really good one because you could draw a slash through it if you want to.
You can sing the entire Halo song with O.
That's true. But you can do that
or
with
like,
A as
or
well.
like Lady Gaga, or like
Ooh.
oh, Bad Romance. That's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah. I say it's an S tier letter.
I'm
It's
down
like an
for
S
that.
tier letter. Like oh, you know.
Ryu would like us to know that P is tits from the side. Loser also starts with L. That's true. Loser does start
Yeah,
with
but
L.
calling someone a loser is a good insult.
No, that's a
It
pretty
is.
cool insult.
Loser. Loser.
P's fine.
Yeah. I'm getting
P's
kind of
like,
like. Go
I'm
ahead.
like leaning towards B, but I could give it an A.
Yeah, I think B is kind of where I'm leaning as well.
I'm with y'all there. I've gotten to really no arguments for P.
Yeah. Q though.
I feel like Q could be a really divisive one.
Q's F tier for me. Q's.
You see, I
I hate Q.
I don't disagree. I feel like I flip flop on like my feelings on Q.
It's like
Like-
O's quirky cousin though.
I like think Q's kind of like cute, but like I don't know if like I like a lowercase Q, but I don't like an uppercase Q.
See, I'm kind of the other way. I prefer an uppercase Q to a lowercase Q.
I can't stand a lowercase Q.
Yeah.
Can't
It's,
stand a lowercase Q.
it's kind of like G. Lowercase Q is a lot like G.
Yeah, but it's like G, but it like sort of like it flips the script. It's like, oh, I'm gonna go this way now.
It does reinvent itself. I will give you that.
I think it's F tier.
I would go D for me. It's higher than that, I think, on my list, but I'll concede to G, to D.
We're like entering
The best
ballpark
letters?
now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
R.
This is where the fun is. S tier letter.
100%.
Is R S tier?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think R might be A tier.
R's go hard.
Ooh, they go way hard. In fact, if you didn't have R, it would just be had, and I want to be had.
I
It's
think
so good.
like if you go back up to bastard earlier, like you were saying, it's what really gives the like you call someone a bastard. It's what gives it character.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
And without an R, you're from Boston.
That's true. Boston
Bastard.
knows what it's done. Murder and not muck duck.
S is
What?
S tier.
Yeah, S is S tier.
S is absolutely S tier.
I
We
would
don't
say
even have
T
a-
as well, to be
All the
T
honest.
is S
curves?
tier.
I love those curves.
It's like
Me too.
it's the Wheel of Fortune like R S T L and E, but like
Yep.
L and E didn't. Well, L did, but you know,
We did eat kind of dirty.
E's okay.
Yeah, it's symmetrical, which I like, but
O is perfection. I agree.
Mm,
Morst.
true.
We have spelled Morst.
Mine's Malorst because I had to move L up.
Malorst.
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 U is F tier. Get that
U
garbage
is
out of my
F
sight.
tier?
Get it out of my
Absolutely
sight.
Crazy.
not. How dare
It's
you say that
crazy.
to me?
You're
gross.
crazy.
It's a gross
Maybe-
letter.
insane.
Maybe you're F tier.
You know what? I'm D. so
Dane,
you
go to the
put me-
bathroom. The adults have to talk.
You put me in like C tier or something.
I can't
Wherever you
believe
put
no.
D,
I didn't put you in C tier.
put me in F tier.
I haven't put you anywhere yet.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
I got a clap.
okay.
I got a clap.
Okay. Touche. Did I come through?
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
dude.
bad.
On
Sorry.
Discord it did. It
No,
might not have on stream.
I was tickled by that.
U is A tier.
You sucks.
Come on, don't you sometimes surprised to find a U? And isn't it a delightful little
Okay.
surprise?
No, because I don't need armor to be armor.
But it gives
I-
it flavor.
It gives
Fuck
it flavor.
It gives it
yeah,
flavor.
Flavor. Flavor Flav is my favorite rap artist.
I'm putting it in A tier.
I'm putting it D at best.
Ah,
Yeah, Agboos gets this. You only exist so England can cheat at Scrabble. Change my mind. V though, S tier.
for
Decent.
Vendetta. S tier, A
Oh, yeah.
tier.
Okay,
I
I
think-
can see A.
I'm willing to put it at A because it doesn't have the little bridge that A has.
That is true.
It's not struck
That is
through.
true. Yeah.
And when you make
W's-
when you want to make it cool, you do
W
give
is
it a
S
little
tier.
strike.
W is probably because like M is S tier, right? So a W is just an upside down M.
Yeah, it's 2 V's.
It is
Yeah.
2 V's next to each other.
2 V's. Yeah. X S tier.
S tier.
C tier.
Whoa!
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna say it.
controversy comes
Yeah,
out.
sorry, I'm gonna say it. X
Okay,
and C tier
okay.
for sure.
You go to bat for you and you backstab X like this?
Elon Musk has ruined the letter.
Oh,
Oh.
immediately
okay,
dropped it down.
Okay. But if we let every douchebag out there ruin letters, none of these are ASS tier.
I don't know. I can't stand by it like I did just now with the
Besides,
reframing of
everyone-
Twitter.
Everyone knows it's Twitter.
It is.
It is still Twitter. No one is going to call it whatever else they
That
want to
doesn't mean
call
I
it.
do,
It's
but
Twitter.
I do have an ugly looking app on my phone now.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm putting X in S tier. You guys put it where you want. It's a perfect letter.
I've got it in A tier. Why?
You, yeah, I don't know
like
why. I don't know why you have it in A tier either.
I'd give Y a D.
A D.
A D.
You give Y a D?
You know what? Actually, I just talked myself up. I think it adds a lot of character to a lot
It's
of
like think
different
of it like
words.
Stanley Yelnats.
Very
Oh,
good. And
Friday.
think about if you want to make something cute, you put a
It's
Y
like think
at
of
the
it
end.
like the saying like a day that ends in Y.
Yeah.
Yeah.
C tier
Okay,
makes more
okay.
sense for me.
I don't know. I might be talked up to a B.
I think it could be a B. I think Y has like Y is like is like positivity in the world.
You want to
Are
make
you gonna
something
let-
cute, you put
Are
a
you
Y
gonna
at
let
the
are
end
you
of
gonna
it.
let are you gonna let Y's yes go lower than N's no?
So I would take a Y over a P, but I don't know that I would over a B, an H, a J, a K, or an N. Well, maybe an N. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. We can put it in B.
Z.
S tier.
I don't know. Catching
Zorro.
Z's? It's not
I
something I
think
do a
Z
lot
is
of.
an S. I think Z is S tier.
I don't catch a lot
Oh.
of Z's either. He's very hard to schedule with. It's my
I hear
fault,
he's
though.
agile.
He is very agile. But like Zorro, the is so iconic.
Yeah.
Like I think Z has been slashed into more things than probably any other letter.
I just think it's solid. It's just solid.
Yeah,
Like
Uh,
you wouldn't have like fun internet handles without a Z.
true. Zenith is a fun word.
It represents the top.
Z would like you to know, Jazzy, that you're S tier as well.
Hell yeah.
Where Z says, I did not read this beforehand, but we're at the letter that will decide our friendship. Yeah,
This is a solid tier list.
that is. Fuck
it does
GQ and
okay.
you, though, am I right?
No, because U still goes in A tier.
You
You tried to slide it in, but I'm not
I
gonna
did.
agree with you there.
I did try to slide that in. Like,
Right.
one side's always a little bit heavier than the
Look,
other.
I mean,
don't
look, you
know.
could like talk down or up a letter if you want.
No,
I
I mean
c-
that's a
I-
very good set of S letters for me.
Yeah, S letters are perfect. Unless you put U in there, then it's not.
I think I think you've got bad U tastes.
You know,
Ulysses.
yeah,
Good
S. Grant,
name.
the drunk.
Yeah, and
I mean, I'm jealous. I too wish
Utopia.
to be obliterated.
Urine.
All right, so
Yeah,
how do we want to play the rest of the stream?
that is something I don't know.
It's your stream. It's your stream. Dane.
Maybe Ash, would we go hit for hit? So I go 1, you go 1, or you go 1, I go 1.
Okay. Do you want to start?
Yeah, I can do that. All right, we're playing Will You Press the Button? I'm going to refresh it because I've already looked at this one.
Oh yeah, I have already seen this one as well.
You will survive being attacked by a violent thug by shooting him, but...
Wait, hold on. You should make sure. You should like. Here's the thing: is that some of these are pretty bad.
The game?
What? Oh. We can hold off.
There are some of these that could be not great.
Sure. We do not have to do this.
I mean, I agree. I think it's a fun thing to do. I just think that showing your screen might not be the best one. Best way to
okay.
do it.
Okay.
I'll go to just chatting then.
Yeah, that'll work.
I know this website is obviously very user made and probably does not have like the best
I don't like that we can see the comment section immediately.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah. That's... I did not know there was a comment section until I scrolled down. Hate that. Okay.
Put up a funny little picture.
I don't really have one of those other than our PNG.
Oh, I don't have y'all on this screen. That's unfortunate.
Can't believe you do that to us. This one's pretty safe, I would say.
Okay.
You are the richest person in the world, but you have no hands, arms, legs, and feet.
No, I will not.
Absolutely
I'm not going to press that.
So let's explain the premise of the game, right? So
Oh, sure.
when you play Will You Press the Button, you're given a prompt and an addendum, and you have to decide whether or not you're going to agree to that situation by pressing the button. So you either press the button or you will not.
So in this case, will you press the button if you are the richest person in the world, but you have no hands, arms, legs, and feet? My thought is, if I'm the richest person in the world, I could have robot hands, arms, legs, and feet.
Yeah, it's...
I feel like wording matters.
I can't make an argument here that doesn't feel ableist.
That's fair. That's fair.
But I would not press that button.
I think that's fair. What you got? Who did you exploit to become that rich? The button did it, Agbu.
Magic Man just gave me the power.
Yeah.
I got hit by Elon Musk's car and sued him for all his money.
There you go.
But I lost all... It was a Cybertruck, so I lost all my arms and legs.
Oh, well, good news. That thing's going to rust.
They took
Due
my
to the
arms
blood
and legs
on
in
it.
the divorce.
Who did the button fuck over? I don't know. Wizard, probably. Ashwood, are you going next?
I can, yeah. Let's see. You gain the ability to teleport as many times as you wish at any time if you click this button, but where you teleport is random. Will you click that button?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. No question.
Like, sure, one downside, like, you could end up in a volcano. That would suck.
You just
You could just teleport again. Yeah, right?
Okay. but if you teleport directly into lava, like, okay, you teleport directly, like, a bajillion leagues under the sea.
Yeah,
like, that's it. You die. That's instant death.
Yeah,
I teleport into space.
You could also teleport to, like, Barcelona and get tapas.
Oh.
Like,
but you don't speak the language, nor do you have, like, currency to, like, spend.
But I've been to Barcelona and I've gotten tapas.
And tapas is the universal currency. I think we can all agree.
I mean, I would press the button because I think it'd be more fun than, like, everyday life. But I think that there's, like, a level of danger that and, like, risk. Like, how do you get back home?
Oh yeah, I mean, hope for the best. Keep teleporting.
I mean, you'd have your wallet on you. Just carry your passport before you teleport, I guess.
I guess.
Spice brings up a good point. You could steal the tapas and then just teleport away.
What if you teleported like 4 inches backwards, though?
Oh, yeah, that would be awkward.
I'm pressing that button.
Yeah, same. Pressing that button. Will you press the button if you would always sleep well? Which already sounds like a pretty good upside. But you could only eat cactuses.
Cacti are edible.
Yeah.
You could probably find like a really good cacti recipe.
Yeah, I think like I would miss other food, right? But to always sleep well?
Well, like,
Sounds
what do they
not
mean by
great.
sleep well? Like the good 8 hours of sleep, you always wake up rested.
Yeah, you would always sleep well, meaning every time you sleep, it's good sleep.
I
That's how I'm
would
taking
love
it.
that.
I already sleep fine as it is. I don't.
Jazzy-
I
don't
do
push the
not.
button.
I'm so jealous.
I don't have y'all's issues.
God, Jazzy, what is that like?
It's gotta be pretty good,
Great, I
right?
guess.
Teach us your ways, Bird Sensei.
I close my eyes and then I just don't think about it anymore.
What is how? How do you not think about it anymore? I close my eyes and my brain's like, hey man, you ever think about giraffes? It's not always this whimsical, but I'm like, no, brain, not really. And it's like, yeah, man, they're kind of weird looking though, right? It's like, yeah, I guess that's true.
I'll
Do
sleep
you ever-
wherever. I sleep wherever I want.
Could you take one in a fight if it was a cereal mascot?
Yeah, 100%. I'm punching that giraffe in the neck.
Yeah, I want to be able to sleep for once.
Same.
You'll have
Is the
fun with y'all
downside,
cactuses.
is the downside worth it, Ashwood? Do you know how to prepare cacti?
I do actually. Cactus can be
Okay.
delicious.
Sweet. I'm
There's
learning
a
from
bunch of
Ashwood.
different ways you can treat cactus.
We're set.
Could I take Jeffrey the Toys R Us giraffe? You know I could.
Yeah.
Not a.
I could have.
Of all the giraffes you listed, that's the most beat upable.
Yeah. He's a cool dude, but like, if he's got to go, he's got to go. Reaching the end of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth's story with only around a quarter of the side activities completed, clocked in around 58 hours. That's awesome, Z. Love that. Pressing that button. 100%.
All right. World hunger will disappear and poverty will be a thing of the past, but everyone has to give up cars, big houses, fast food, and Walmart.
Done.
Yes,
Button.
done.
What are you
Absolutely.
talking about?
Yeah, it's the
Is that
easiest thing in the world.
dumbass?
This isn't even a question.
Don't
I've
ask
never-
the question. Oh, everyone gets to live happily forever, but we don't have half of the issues that the world is already plagued with.
Like, sure, there's a part of me that's gonna miss a Crunchwrap Supreme, but like, I can make them if I need to.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
You could
Peace
go
and love
somewhere
on
and
planet
get a
Earth.
much better Crunchwrap Supreme.
That's not why you go to Taco Bell, Ashwood.
What?
You don't go there for good food.
I don't go there at all.
You go there because it's 3 a.m. and you've lost control of your life.
That's fried rice time, baby.
Oh, God. Teach me your ways. Both of you. Yeah, absolutely. Not even a question. Pressing that button.
All right, go ahead, Dan.
You are paid $1 million, I presume, per year, though it does not stipulate, for your dream job. But your life is deducted by a decade.
Ooh.
I don't push the button.
10 years of your life for $1 million.
I don't know how long I'm gonna live.
Yeah, it could be.
I could live to 40 and die when I turn 30.
You hit that button. Oh, God,
Like-
Jesse, you're so young.
I'm willing to make that. I'm
But,
willing
like,
to make that gamble.
Are you?
The money is nice, but like, 10 years is a long time.
Yeah,
It's
it
a
would
mil-
be. I mean, it's $1 million.
It's $1 million a year. If we say it's $1 million a year
sure
to
sure.
do
That's
our
fair.
dream job, which
Mm,
is not what I'm doing right now. It's what I'm doing like currently, like what I'm doing in this very moment, not
oh yes.
what I am doing as my current job. So
Hey,
I'm
Sorry.
already gonna live as long as I'm gonna live, right? Just I don't know how long that's gonna be. Let's drop that by 10, and I get $1 million every year to do whatever I want. Because it's not only like dream job, right? It's I also get $1 million.
Yeah.
So
Look,
I
if y'all okay, y'all can push this button, and then I'll just like you could just sponsor my life, so I don't have
Yeah.
to lose 10
that's exactly
years.
what I would do. With
Yup.
if I was making $1 million a year, you'd be making a solid chunk of that money.
100%. I mean, if any of you all are like wealthy oil barons out there, and you've just been tuning into our streams for the lulz, and you want to like make this a reality, get at us. DMs are open.
Please sponsor us.
Yeah, we'll do whatever content you want. With it, as
Whatever
long as it doesn't
content
break
you want.
TOS.
No,
Whatever.
you look at me. Whatever content you
content.
want.
Anything.
Row, fight the power. Yeah, I mean,
I'm
that
clicking that button.
Yeah, I think I probably would too. Joke's on you, you hit the button, immediately die. That's probably what would happen. But at the very least, I would still have $1 million that would then be distributed amongst people I care about. Unless my dream job is... Never mind, that's dark. Pressing the button.
Nothing but
Thank you,
ranking
Ryu.
streams forever. If that's what you want, Spice,
Yeah.
I'll take money, please.
For a cool $1 million, that can be your reality.
All right. You can be anybody you want, but if the person you're duplicating sees you, you will instantly die.
Wait, sorry, can you repeat that one real quick?
You can be anybody you want, like anyone in the world. If the person you're duplicating sees you, you will instantly die.
What
Yeah,
if
sure,
I want
press
to
the
be?
button.
Yeah, what if I want to be me though?
Maybe don't look in the
already
mirror.
you.
You're already you. If that's who you want to be, then don't look in the mirror, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I just turn into like, yeah, Z brings up a good point. Like, does like a photo, TV, etc. account like, oh, I pretend to be a famous person and I go and I get like photographed, like, and put online or something, and that famous person like sees like, oh wait, I wasn't there. That's not me. Does that kill me? Do they have to see me physically?
I think they'd have to see you physically. You'd have to like impersonate someone enough to where that person was like, oh, I need to go investigate this me sighting that keeps happening at the mall down in Louisiana.
Ultra Ryu brings up another good point. Cloud Strife. Like, what if you just like
what if
turned
you
into a fictional person and became the best cosplayer ever?
But it would be really weird because every version we've seen of Cloud Strife
use it to cosplay.
Does not look like a person. If you saw that person in real life, like cell shaded and whatever, like it would be weird.
Sure, but then you just say like, "Oh yeah, I'm really good at
makeup
effects.
I'm just so good at makeup."
Just makeup. It looks like you walked straight out of the game. You're like, that's fair.
I've seen Borderlands cosplayers. They're fucked up.
Dude, they do some work.
The Borderlands. Do you all remember when I did the Borderlands makeup a couple of times?
Yeah, it was incredible.
I had a lot of fun with that.
Speaking of,
I think there's ideas there.
Yeah, you could play around with it for sure. I think probably hit the button, but like I'm pretty happy well enough being who I am.
More so that I don't. Nice, Dane.
Well,
Jazzy can sleep, and you're comfortable being who you are.
It's more so that like I don't know that being somebody else would make my problems go away. You know, I think it would just lead to different problems. Not to get too real to this smooth jazz track, but speaking of Borderlands, did you guys see the trailer?
Yes.
No.
What do you think, Ashwood?
It doesn't, like, I hate to be a hater. It doesn't look like Borderlands to me. Like, it feels wrong. Like, I love Claptrap. I loved their, like, I didn't have a problem with anybody's line delivery or anything, but it just, I hated it. I didn't like it at all.
I think it will be a garbage fire, but I'm hoping it will be a fun garbage fire. Does that make sense?
Like it feels like stunt casting for everything, and I didn't know half the people.
They definitely left out a lot of the comedy. I was kind of expecting the trailer to be like the opening scene of most Borderlands games, where you've got like jokes and music and antics going on. And that's not what we got, which feels like it would be like a slam dunk, an easy thing to replicate.
Well, it feels like they're playing. They want to make Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
As
I can see that.
like a critique I saw, and I don't want another Guardians of the Galaxy. I want Borderlands. I want it to be psychotic and wild.
I agree.
And out of the pocket funny.
Yeah. Also, I enjoy Jack Black in pretty much everything he's ever done. However, much like with Chris Pratt Mario, like you have the voice actor for Claptrap. Claptrap's not a real person. You could
Very good point.
You could just get Claptrap. Like he's on the table.
No, that was like the whole thing with the original Claptrap voice actor, though.
Well, sure.
Is that they didn't want to pay him, so they
that's bullshit.
replaced him. Yep.
Was it really less expensive to hire Jack Black?
And also
famous people
names sell more.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
It's the Beyonce as Nala in Lion King, like.
Yeah. But like, Nala didn't have a storied, actor already. Like, because the first actor of Claptrap is out. That's already happened. But you have the second actor of Claptrap, who's still presumably making Borderlands games.
They don't make those anymore.
It's only been a few years. Kevin Hart's wannabe Roland made you question. Yeah. I think actually out of all the weird casting, he felt the most believable to me, weirdly.
I don't even know who Jamie Lee Curtis is supposed to be.
Tannis, I think.
Yeah, she's Tannis.
Did not look like Tannis at all.
No. I mean, I like Jamie Lee Curtis, and I think it's a pretty inspired casting, but...
Yeah, I think Jamie Lee Curtis will do a fine job because she's a fine actress. But like, and like Lilith, I like Kate. She's great. But like, Lilith is 22 in Borderlands 1. Not saying that you can't have someone older playing that role, but it just feels like all the castings feel off in some way.
Yeah, it looks like they put money into it, and it looks like the money went in the wrong places for me. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Like I said, I think it's going to be a garbage fire, but I am hoping it's going to be a fun garbage fire that I can watch on Hulu or whatever. 6 months from its release.
It'll be entertaining.
Yeah, I hope so. Also, the inclusion of Krieg felt weird to me. Instead of...
I love Krieg. It's fun.
I like Krieg.
Krieg's great, but Brick?
Brick's boring.
Brick's great! He was one of the original 4.
I think Krieg's a better... I mean, they have Tiny Tina, who doesn't show up until the second game.
Yeah, that's true. You got me there.
Anyway,
yeah, sorry.
I'm pushing that button.
Yeah, same. Will you press the button if you can breathe underwater and water pressure has no effect on your body, so you can swim as deep as you want without being crushed? But
no, absolutely.
Yeah, I knew your answer.
I would never use this ability.
But you don't have to be afraid.
That's true.
What do you mean you don't have to be afraid? It's not the pressure I'm afraid of.
But if you could survive the pressure of the ocean, you could probably survive like the jaws of a shark.
That's not what the question is, Dane.
I mean, fair enough.
That's not what I'm afraid of.
But you will have to always have a container of water with you everywhere you go on land. Joke's on them.
A bottle of water.
I bring a bottle of water with me pretty much everywhere. Yeah, hitting that button.
I mean, y'all hit the button. You don't. The thing is it says that like you can do this. You don't have.
I guess I wouldn't have to go swimming.
Go underwater. Yeah. Like you just breathe underwater now. It's like, oh shoot, I'm gonna go.
I guess it would be just
some, like funny pool tricks.
Yeah, it would be a fun party trick.
Well, and like if your expensive plane goes down to the Bermuda Triangle per se, not that you would know anything about that.
Oh yeah, congratulations on making it back. By the way,
glad you did. Did you? Is it because you hit the button?
It's actually because I created a raft out of like 3 plane wings and the captain.
Okay.
Oh, okay, okay.
Wow, the captain. Okay, fair enough.
He was a
He was
good
very
man.
buoyant.
If
He
that
was
were to
very
happen,
buoyant.
if that were to happen again to you, no
Yeah.
problem. You just swim your way out of there. You can breathe underwater. Water pressure has no effect. You just kind of make your way to land and live the rest of your life.
The thing is, I had a beard all the way like way down, like after I got back to show that time had passed.
Yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense. I'm hitting the button. There's no reason not to.
I guess I'd hit the button.
Fair.
Okay. Would you press the button if all animals can speak like humans, but they're all very annoying or complete jerks? I don't think I'd press that button. I think
I
I'd
don't
I'd
Yeah.
much rather have Frankie not be able to speak human than be somehow more of a jerk to me.
She doesn't
It's
need
like
more
all
power.
animals suddenly have their personality change to become
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, so even like the goodest boys and girls.
I think their like personalities would stay the same, but they would become like very annoying if they were good, and if they were mean, they would be even meaner. Because then they could communicate their meanness to you.
I enjoy Z's comment on this. It already said they speak like humans. Why do they need to repeat it?
Yeah.
Because humans are jerks. Not all of them, Lizzie.
I wouldn't press this button.
I don't think I would either. I'd rather not know.
Jazzy is the resident bird. Any opinions?
I mean, I was given the power to speak, and I'm a jerk, so
You know? Fair enough.
someone pushed the button.
Would you push the button if you can read people's minds, but they will know when you do it?
Yes.
Yes,
No.
absolutely.
I just wouldn't read the mind of someone I care about.
I would absolutely read the mind of someone I care about. I'd be
like, hey, I'm reading your
mind. There are
mind.
questions I need
Hello?
answered, and it'd be like, hey, look, this is gonna suck. This is really shitty of me.
But that would,
I need the answer.
Is it worth it if that ruins your friendship with them?
Meh. It was already in jeopardy if I'm using this power.
I wouldn't use it on any friends, but I would use it in like a spy situation where I don't care if someone knows. Like, it says they know I'm doing it. It doesn't know that I'm the one doing it.
Sure. Jazzy Smooth, super spy.
Yeah. Like, I'd just become like a top secret government spy. I'm going to work with the FBI now.
Sure. This is not at all related to the question, but I really enjoy Jazzy. Every time you talk, it looks like you've eaten my cat.
I have.
No! I'd probably press. No, I don't think I would press it. I don't think I could use it responsibly.
I would absolutely not use it responsibly.
You can't. I don't think there's any way you could.
But that's not part of the button. That's not part of the button question.
Sure. I just know me, and I would not use it responsibly, so I wouldn't press it because I cannot be trusted.
This is just Imogen's deal in Campaign 3 of Critical Role.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm getting some pretty terrible prompts here.
I've got one if you need a moment.
Yeah, go ahead.
Would you press the button if you have the intelligence and the resources to invent anything you want, e.g., spaceships, infinite energy, cloning food, but the person you hate will always get the credit for your inventions?
Ooh, I'd hate that, but I'd still press the button.
I think I would too.
Those inventions are important.
I'd press it because no one would believe the person I hate would do it. Or could do it. Yeah, Dan, it's you.
I knew it.
Oh.
That's true, though. They wouldn't believe I did it. I just imagine the like Dinkelberg sort of situation, right? Where you're just like, I built that, and they're like, yeah, whatever, Dane. You don't. That's a good joke, man. No, you didn't. It was obviously Jenkins from accounting. I'm like, Jenkins.
Also, I don't have to go forward with the things I create. I can just keep it to myself, and then no one has to like know or be, or this person has to be credited for it.
You're just cloning your own food.
Yeah.
I just imagine this like the magic of this, right? Where like you're in your workshop tinkering, and like somebody walks in, and they're like, oh, they see you actively working on it, and because of the magic of this button press, they're like, oh, Jenkins built that, huh?
It's like, yeah, whatever. Jenkins built it. Sure.
Could you ghostwrite inventions? Only if the person
I think
you hate most is getting the credit, yeah?
Yeah, I think that's pretty much what it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's just the prompt.
Yeah. I'm hitting that button. My ego's not worth, solving world hunger in this case.
God, some of these
Sorry,
prompts are really shitty.
Yeah,
that
thank you for the
prompt
heads
was
up,
so
Jazzy.
bad.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't press that one either, Dane.
Probably not.
No.
Nope.
Okay, wait. No, this is dumb.
This one's stupid. I don't actually want to answer it, but I am going to read it. Will you press the button if you have a phone with unlimited battery, but it has very little storage space? That's just my phone now.
It's like, how much is very little? 1 gigabyte?
1 gigabyte. 36 megs.
One of these prompts just said, but you die at 20. What is the average age of a user on this fucking website?
Oh, it's like 13. Oh, these are like 13-year-olds.
Uh-huh.
That explains a lot, actually.
This one's so stupid. Sorry, I'm reading Dane's, and these are dumb.
It's very dumb.
You can heal all people's emotionally. Sorry. You can heal all people emotionally, mentally, and physically. But every time you heal someone, a part of your individuality is lost.
That's like a wildly like encouraging prompt, actually. Like that's a very substantial mental exercise.
The superhuman conundrum.
I feel
This
like
is the most. Sorry, go ahead, Dane.
Eventually, the first like the first 10 really matter, right? You lose what makes you you, but then after that, it's just like, oh, like I don't know.
If I'm reading it from like if I'm reading it in like the sense of how a story would write it, it's that like every time you heal someone, you take on a part of them as yourself, like whether it's like a part of their personality or what have you.
Oh God, what if you just get like the worst of the people you heal?
Yeah, maybe. Like maybe you you healed someone's blindness, so do you become blind, or does your eyesight get worse?
Can you? So okay.
You remove someone's depression, but you become depressed.
The descriptor of all people means I could heal myself, though.
Yeah.
Oh.
Then you lose your own self to that as well. Maybe that part of you just disappears.
Oh, I hate that. Ain't nobody me but me.
Yeah, sorry, Aku, you missed the rankings.
Some hot takes in there.
We ranked cereal mascots that we could that we could beat in a fight, and the letters of the alphabet. Okay. Why are half of these everyone you love dies?
Yeah, I know. This is a pretty quintessential one. I feel like this is pretty normal. You get a genie lamp, but the wishes you use, the genie uses against you.
That's just a genie.
It's like a monkey's paw sort of scenario. Yeah. Is that still worth it to you?
No.
I don't think it is for me either.
Unless one of my wishes can be the genie cannot affect me with the genie cannot turn the tables on any of my wishes.
I'm sure that is against the genie wish code, right? Like no wishing for more wishes sort of thing.
Welcome back, Wolf. Yeah.
Oh,
This is
That's also so dumb.
you can travel back in time whenever you want, but the distance you time travel will be subtracted from your life.
that's
So
so dumb.
I can go back 30 years, baby. Why would? Oh, I guess no, because I lose
You
that.
lose
like, if
that. So
you're-
it's like you
I
don't
guess-
know how long you're gonna live.
I guess
Yeah.
if what you're using it for is like very moment to moment time travel, like oh I spilled my coffee, whoop, like literally 5 seconds previously.
Oh yeah, Trillium actually asked this question: so if you could go back in time like a couple of minutes or something, would you like take that power? Like, yes, absolutely would. Because I think it would be like super useful when it comes to having conversations, especially difficult conversations. Just
Are you?
What?
Sorry. Go ahead. I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm all
Are you
ears.
safe scumming your conversation?
I
Yeah,
would be. I would absolutely be that.
Amazing. I don't blame you. I don't
that's what
blame you at
happens in
all.
Life is Strange.
That was exactly what brought on the conversation.
It was. I know exactly why. That's exactly why. That.
And in Baldur's Gate.
No, Wolf. Some of these are really terrible, so we're not going to put them on screen.
Yeah.
Some of these are really fucking awful.
You'll be able to put yourself into any world or alternative universe at any time or any specific moment at your command. But you must stay there for at least 1 day, and in every other world, no one will be able to see or hear you. Yeah.
That last addendum is weird. Like, why does that matter?
It shouldn't, right? Like, even if you get sent to like Attack on Titan world or like some terrible, awful place, like
But also, you can like,
I can survive a day.
yeah, but sure. But it's also saying like, you'll be able to put yourself into any. You are putting yourself there. Oh, I put myself into Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I can stay there a day. I'll probably stay there longer than a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds rad.
But then and in every other world, no one will be able to see or hear you. I'm not in every other world anyway. Why would it matter if they couldn't
No.
see or hear me?
Yeah.
I don't understand that part of it.
It's weird for sure.
But
Okay,
yes, I
thank you for the
pushed
posture check.
button.
I guess maybe
Yeah,
you
push
could technically jump to another world, but they couldn't see you. Maybe.
It's like, do you only get to pick? So, is it basically you pick a single world that you can go to and have to stay there a day, but every other place you go from ever on
Oh,
no longer
maybe.
sees or hears you? That'd be a
That'd be
silly button
awful.
press.
Yeah,
Yeah, it would be terrible.
Then I'd stay in Pokemon.
Yeah.
Okay, here's one that's actually worth talking about. You can stop time for an unlimited amount of time. You can start and stop it whenever you want. You move around. You can move around and do whatever you want during these periods. But you age 3 times faster when time is stopped.
Ooh.
Yeah, I
So
pushed that button.
this is just like one of my favorite movies growing up. I think it was called Time Stoppers.
Yes.
It was they had magic watches. They could stop time, but they aged more quickly while time was frozen.
I
I would
mean, 3
probably
times
press
doesn't
it.
sound that bad. I mean, I feel like as long as I'm not stopping time, stupid reason.
Honestly,
definitely
As long as
3 times is nothing at all. Like if you stop time for an hour, you age 3 hours. That's nothing.
my thought process is, okay, so theoretically, if you could use this to, I pause time, I stay asleep for 8 hours.
Yeah.
So in that time,
It would be
in
like
that
aging a
instance,
day.
you lose a full day. You lose a full 24 hours of your life. Okay, then I just won't. Then I'll just sleep for like, I pause time to get an extra 2 hours of sleep when I wake up in the morning to go to work or something.
Oh God.
Hi, McCarty.
yes.
Welcome in. How are you doing today?
Yeah, that seems like a no-brainer to me. You do kind of run into the anime fight syndrome of like, I can use this power, but only for 2 minutes or whatever. A little bit, but I mean, 3 times, like Ashwood said, is nothing.
Propositions. What kind of propositions? I don't know
Oh
if we should be
my.
getting proposed to on the stream.
Will you marry me,
Congratulations,
Ashwood?
Ashwood. Oh,
Oh. Yeah, I would absolutely take this power. I would do all sorts of. I would, one, like an hour nap. Absolutely, I
Yeah.
would take an hour nap. I would do all sorts of things that would make. Honestly, I would go back to working in kitchens if this was a
Oh
power
yeah,
I had.
that'd be like fantastic for work in kitchens.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even need like a good 5 minutes of
Yep.
time stop to get so much done.
I agree.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'd press that button.
I'd press the button.
Z, you can stop time at any point in time, but you age 3 times as fast while time is stopped. Basically, I would absolutely press that button. You're invincible to any and all attacks, but you'll feel all the pain you're directly responsible for.
Do not push that button.
No.
Nope.
You step on an ant, you're dead.
Yeah. But you're invincible, so you wouldn't be dead. You would just hurt a lot. Can you imagine, like,
you would go into shock.
hurting somebody's feelings? And you're like, oh, God, ow! Like,
Oh no, my worst fear.
yeah. Like, literally.
Hurting someone's feelings and then having to feel it.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Do not push that button. Dangerous, dangerous, dangerous.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair.
Okay. A lot of a lot of 13-year-olds
Are the youths okay?
Doesn't sound like it. You can become a super. I don't know why I started reading that without checking the butt.
Always gotta check the butt.
If you're not checking the butt, what are we even doing here? This is so stupid. Go ahead, please.
I'm just kidding. Sorry.
No, there's just someone
I'm getting that.
Okay. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're not gonna be joining anybody's Google Meets.
No.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
Sorry to make an executive decision, but that was already.
No, that was sus. I'm not dealing with that. I was gonna just let them down, but executive decisions are appreciated.
Did you get another bot?
It seemed like a scammer.
Mm-hmm.
Someone trying to get me into some kind of Google thing that was gonna phish me.
Nope.
And if they, I imagine they were gonna try and send a link to chat, which I'm glad we stopped them.
That's
great work, Jazzy. Real proud.
No prob.
Okay. Executive Jazzy, very good. God, the youths are not okay.
No.
The youths are not okay.
Like here's one. You make a discovery that will eventually lead to the cure of all diseases. But this happens after you die and during your lifetime you are deemed insane. Why add this and during your lifetime you are deemed insane part?
Because it has to have like some awful consequence to a good thing that could happen.
But it could just be like this happens after you die. The discovery that you make leads to the cures of all diseases.
But then you're insane, and if you remember it as insane, it's awful.
Yeah, your legacy, Ashwood. The Ashwood family name, the audio family name will be tarnished forever.
I don't miss being this edgy.
Speaking of, world peace will begin and last for a eternity. Just one though.
Just one of them.
You only get one eternity.
Just the one.
Earth will no longer have wars, battles, or gang wars. So
no.
Wars and gang wars, we have to split those up, okay?
Yeah.
We will not have wars or gang wars, in case you were concerned.
I love the next line. I love the next line. So
right. Murder rate will slow to nearly a halt.
Is this still?
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I did read that as murder rate slow to nearly instead. I was like, oh, there's no longer wars, battles, there is still murder.
Yeah. But it must face a 100 years war that will traumatize soldiers and civilians. Mass population will die horribly. It will be burnt into the memories of every human humans and pass on to children after children,
This is
aliens
Gundam.
will look in disgust at the human race, and the war will never be forgotten.
This is Gundam.
Yes. This is an anime.
No, I'm not gonna push the
No.
fucking button. I mean, I guess like, okay, what is 100 wars to an eternity of peace? But
Just one,
but then everyone lives with trauma for the rest of their lives until
Yeah,
like
really.
it takes like what 500 years before we get like, if not that, like they say it'll mass populations will die horribly.
Exactly, Aku.
It's insane. Absolutely ridiculous.
No, I don't push the button.
And we don't have
That's-
to do many more of these if we're feeling towards the end of it, but
Oh, it's funny though. It's at least been a very funny time.
I agree.
Okay, here's one. Here's a great one. You gain the ability to bring back an extinct species, just only one. But your favorite animal species must go extinct by your doing.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
so your favorite
By my
animals,
visit.
your favorite,
By
you get to
my
bring back
hand.
you get to bring back any extinct species, but fucking every goddamn one of your favorite has to go, and it's by you. It's your
My favorite species is human.
shit.
I will kill all of them.
Like on the one hand, dope. Woolly mammoth's back. Sick. Hella tight. Oh,
On the
sorry,
other hand,
horses.
sorry penguins.
You
Sorry
have to-
penguins, I have to break all your necks now.
Just quick, go, quick, go, quick.
I feel bad for whoever's favorite animal is the emu. Because we've lost wars as humans to those birds.
Dangerous creatures.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like you have to extinct the other animal before you get to bring back the one that you're trying to bring back?
Yeah.
Zeus would never be the same.
That's very true. I just yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
You know what?
That's-
I'd do it.
What would you bring back?
I would bring back. I didn't have an answer for this. I don't even have a favorite species. I don't know.
I would do it.
But I would do it. Yeah. I
Ashford
would.
just wants
I
to feel the
just
rush.
I just want the power of life and death in my hands. What's so wrong with that?
Do you want me to answer honestly?
I'd rather you didn't.
Nothing then.
You couldn't live without all the dogs and cats. What? You could bring back an extinct dog. I'm out here looking to fight giraffes. As if, Spice. Giraffes are too nerdy to be my favorite animal.
Square up, giraffes.
Fight me, giraffes. I'll meet you in the parking lot of the Denny's at 2 a.m.
I feel like giraffes are more Waffle House people. You get to be with the one you love, but, and this is really bad, okay? You have to live together in Finland for the rest of your life.
Fuck no.
Just want to, like, what did OP have against Finland? Hard
It's
pass.
Finland. Have you heard of them?
Fucking
Have you heard their silly
Finland.
accents?
Like, oh god. Not worth it to be with the one that I love if I have to live in Finland.
And if you ever
I
step
like
foot
Finland.
if you ever step foot out of Finland, they kill you.
Yeah, the Finnish guard. Hard press. Like 8 times. Sorry, I said press, not pass.
Oh, this one sucks. You automatically know the answer to every question. Everyone disagrees with you.
Oh god. That's like worse than the inventor one.
So it's like no matter what, you know the answer. No one agrees with you. No one believes that's it. Trivia would suck.
Yes. Oh,
That one was
no.
funny, Dane.
Yeah.
What
you
kid
can-
writing these was like, ugh, Finland?
Yeah. I don't know. I just passed one that said, you can fly, but you can't walk.
Oh, God.
A weird one.
Yeah. Can you run?
I don't
They don't say.
This
They
one is
never
just-
said anything about dancing.
know. You just boogie nights your way through life.
Yeah, you crump your way through life.
Hitting the gritty. Can you imagine how weird it would be to see somebody running down the street doing?
It's like, sorry, I have to do this. It's either this or I fly, and this is a no-fly zone.
Oh god.
Okay, here's one. You gain the ability to shapeshift into anything, but once a month you must take a stereotypical internet addict to the prom in the living form of their waifu.
Oh no.
Okay,
I would do it.
I would do it.
I
It's
probably
just
would,
cosplay.
too.
You like- Yeah,
It's
you make
just
like
cosplay.
you make one dude's or girl. You know, I'm not gonna judge. You make one person's life like really happy for like one night.
As long as I
Yeah.
don't have to put out
How much of the time am I Gojo Satoru?
all the
How
time.
mu- Exactly.
Well,
So, like,
sorry. At least once a year.
How is there a prom each month? I imagine Spice you have to put it on to keep your powers.
Mm-hmm.
Finland's ranked the happiest country in the world 6 years in a row last year, so at least we'd be happy.
Yeah, but it's
That's a good point.
Finland.
Ugh.
God.
No, I love Finland. Finland, my heart goes out to you. Hope everything's going okay.
Yeah. Shout out to our Finnish viewers.
We haven't talked in a while, Finland, and I kind of miss us.
Mm.
Yeah, here's the thing, Finn. I can't. I was like about to stand up and turn my chair around, and I realized that I don't actually have that ability with a gamer chair. Like I can't physically conceive of a way that would work.
And this is why I think I could beat a streamer in a fight.
Look, I'm on a futon. I could 100% flip this bitch around if I had to. Not sitting.
I'm not sure how much more of these I can take.
That's fine. That is fine by me.
Oh, it's almost noon. Not noon. What's the other one?
It is almost noon.
What's the other one? Midnight. Shut up.
Reverse noon.
Noon 2.
No one laugh at that.
All right.
It's almost the noontime of the night.
High Newt.
Noon.
What would you
how do you
shapeshift
feel?
into? All of my
Ooh.
cosplays, Spice.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be the best cosplayer in the world. And then I'd get paid to
Ashwood?
cosplay.
How do you feel about reverse math?
I think it's a much better form of math.
Mm.
I think it's what we should do for our bills when we get them paid. And I think that when we get a receipt at the restaurant, that's what we should use.
Fair.
I also don't know what reverse math is.
Oh, it's a season 1 Vox Machina joke.
Nope, sorry, don't remember it.
Grog is talking about, or it's Travis probably is talking about, it's like, sorry, I can't do reverse math. And Sam's like, do you mean subtraction?
That does sound like
Spice-
something Travis would say.
Spice has a question before we leave.
Okay, what is it, Spice?
It's low noon, Z. Oh god, I hope not. That means the sun is close. I hate that guy.
I'm more of a noon half full kind of guy.
I'm more of a noon in your eye.
Like a big pizza pie?
That's amore.
You instantly become a master in whatever craft you choose. but you could never learn anything new about it ever again. Just to clarify, Spice, does that mean that, like, let's say you're a master cosplayer at this moment in time now?
But
Does
then
that mean
the
that they come out with, like,
advances.
so like we didn't used to have Warbler, right? So if like Warbler or whatever the next Warbler is comes out, are you like, you just don't get it? You just can't use it?
I feel like even with what you could theoretically master in, say, cosplay right now, that could bring you to the rest of your life.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like,
I mean, with
if you had ever like aged out enough, you could always like turn into like, oh, I'm a retro cosplayer.
Pardon me. Oh, I guess that's true, but like, can you imagine like if you got this power in the 90s, right? And then 10 years later, you saw LEDs and thermoplastics.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of ever being locked out of learning something new. That kind of turns me off from it. But being a master of anything at the moment would kind of be pretty cool.
Would be cool. I'm just remembering like my bathrobe Kenshin cosplays from the 90s and like how much it would suck if that were my level of skill.
If that was where you were stuck at?
Yeah, but what if you could do that like, but in a masterful way?
Other people have like mech suits that work, and I'm over here like toilet paper tube. Ha! It's not toilet paper, but the Christmas sword.
I mean, I very much want to make a Gundam cosplay. I think that would be very cool.
Yeah. Yeah, the idea that you can't advance, or if you hear new info, you can't remember it.
Yeah, that's wild.
Probably not.
I would not do that. I like the idea of learning new things. Honestly, the things that keep me like going back to doing stuff is when I learn something new about it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, go ahead.
Oh no, after you.
We each cosplay, I go, this is something I haven't done before. This is an element I'm going to incorporate into it. So I get excited about being able to do that. So it's like probably my next cosplay, whatever I do, is going to incorporate something more like wig oriented, so I can do more wig stuff, or more makeup oriented, so I can do more makeup. But yeah,
no,
that's it.
I absolutely agree. Every time I like see somebody do something cool, and I feel that inspiration hit, and it's like, how would I use what they're doing?
Yeah.
For a project that I want to do, right? So like, if they're doing a Gundam, like maybe I don't want to do a Gundam, maybe I want to do like Evangelion or something. But can I use the techniques that they're showing in their video, or what they're doing to like learn about the craft and carry it forward into what I'm interested in? I definitely think that's a huge point of inspiration for me as well.
Exactly.
Spice has one more for us. One more, and then we're calling it, Spice.
Spice! I said I couldn't do anymore.
She's laughing maniacally in her room. I'm scared.
I have no idea what this could mean.
I don't either.
Well, thank y'all very much for doing this tonight. I know it was congratulations to Dane for his triumphant charity stream way eons ago when this was promised.
Yeah, this was part of my Extra Life event, so hope you all enjoyed it. One of many rewards you all have earned through awesome donations and whatnot. And thank you, Jazzy, thank you, Ashwood, for being here and making this even more enjoyable and allowing me to hijack our Thursday.
Anytime.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't have any good ideas for anything else except for maybe the Jazzy master plan.
True.
It'll happen one day.
Glad you had a chill time, Wolf.
Spice says you can isekai yourself and all of your loved ones into a world of your choosing. You remember all of your life and shared memories, but no one else will. They will remember but they will remember their past lives, but they can't remember you.
I can't wrap my head around this one.
So basically, you go to an isekai world with all the people you want to be there.
Yep.
But they don't remember you.
Ooh. Yeah.
But you remember everything.
I do
I
it.
think I do it because I feel like if I didn't, people would be mad at me like, wait, why didn't you isekai us into the fantasy world?
Yeah, depends
Get
on the
me out-
fantasy
get me
world.
out of
To be
here.
fair,
Yeah, but I'm thinking like classic fan. I'm not thinking like a specific world, like a.
Mm,
I'm not thinking like, oh, we go to Sword Art or something like that. I'm thinking like, oh, it's like the ideal like generic isekai world.
sure.
Rolling green plains, nice fantasy towns and taverns and what have you.
Just
This
put us
might
in
be.
Delicious
dragon.
and Dungeon.
Oh please!
Like just somewhere nice.
That's a dangerous. Although I'm pretty sure it's easy to like revive people in that one.
It seems like it is.
It's a very dangerous world, though.
I think maybe this is my hubris speaking, but I feel like even though no one will remember the time we had in the other world, I feel like as long as y'all's personalities are more or less the same, but you know, Elf Ashwood and Dwarf Jazzy are just different folk. I feel like I could like bamboozle you into becoming friends with me again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It'll
think
work
we
out.
could be friends again.
Yeah.
That's how it would work out. All of my cords have fallen from under my desk.
Well, his
Gotta
God
go
forsaken
catch
us,
'em.
Ashwood.
Yeah, I do it.
Me too.
You mean I get
I
magic
think.
and I have to make friends with all my buddies again?
And that could be kind of sweet, right? I mean, that's kind of like one of the points of free rent, I think, to mention an anime we talked about earlier. Like, remembering the good times, remembering what, you know, important relationships mean to you, right? And so I feel like through that lens, you can kind of relive that and, like, become friends again. But now we all have magic powers and stuff. Now that's cool.
Hell yeah. All right, then that does it for tonight for me,
That
gang.
will do it. Sam, I'm going to sign off.
Sleepy time.
Sleepy
Thank you both
time.
for being here.
Thank you for being here. Thanks so much, everybody, for watching tonight. I hope you had a fantastic time. Love you very much. We are going to be back on Sunday, hopefully with Nightingale, maybe Control. It depends on how things end up going. We'll be back to have some more fun with you coming now. EP at low newt, Spice, not high newt.
True. Also, if you're looking for something to do tomorrow, I do believe Jazzy and I are going to be trying to do the Final Fantasy VII demo, the new one that just came out. It's relatively short, but we'll talk about the game and what we think about it, what we like about it, if there's anything we don't like about it. So yeah,
I might try to do more Nightingale. I don't know. Who knows what?
Heck yeah.
Who knows what I'll do to pass the constant flow of time.
It's relentless, but so are we.
So are we. Bye. Love you.
Love you too.
I don't know where. I don't know where I'm at. I'm gonna throw some.
Say I love you back, streamers or chat. We're parasocial now.
We're parasocial now. I'm throwing some emotes in the chat. If you want to go ahead and grab them if you're a subscriber, go ahead and grab the one with the puggy emotes. If you've not yet subscribed, go ahead and grab the regular ones. We'll raid out. We'll have some fun. Gonna drop you off with Dane because I can't be bothered.
Make it Dane's problem.
Make it Dane's problem. He can't hear us. He's signing out himself. We just gotta wait 4 seconds.
Which means that he's trying to raid you now.
He's trying exactly. It's too late. Haha. I did it from another screen. Wait, did Dane raid out already?